Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Are we here?
Yeah. Are we up and running?
No, we're still doing coffee. So it's still early.
Oh, your headphones aren't on.
Headphones, yeah. Testing. The maintenance guy's here again. Making sure everything's
making
okay.
sure everything's hooked up. Cause
Yeah.
I see myself talking, but I don't hear myself at all.
Because you don't have headphones on.
Yeah.
You need the headphones on first to start.
Yeah.
Why don't I hear myself?
Jeez.
Oh my.
Tony's still
You
sleeping.
know what day it is, don't you?
Hump day!
Yeah. That's what it is. It's hump day. Trying to get over this. I got stuff laying.
You can't even get yourself situated.
I'm wrapped in wires
How
today.
you gonna hump if you can't even? You don't even know where
You
the
can't even
plug
get
is.
prepared. There's no preparation. You're just going to hump.
Right?
Start me.
No lube, just dry. Put a little sand in there.
Let's go to the beach and do it.
Go to the beach.
Let's do it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Talk Shit Radio. To my left is Tony, and to my right is Maria.
Yeah.
It's December.
Is it really?
December.
It's December 3rd.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
I got to
the-
make some phone calls after the show today because it's people's birthdays and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Micah's birthday's
Micah.
today. Yeah.
Micah.
It'll be 18.
The birthday days.
18.
Birthday boy?
Yeah.
Your son?
One of them, yeah.
Happy birthday, Micah.
Micah. He might be
He's-
listening. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
he does
were
every once in
having
a while.
problems with their
He did
internet.
come in the chat room that one time.
Yeah, the one time he came in the chat room.
He's like, "Hey, Dad."
Hey, Dad. Bye, Dad.
Yeah, something like that. All right, well,
2014.
everything look good?
Yeah. Everything all set up.
I think so.
What's on the snooze this morning? Snooze.
To bed.
What?
Yeah, I hit the snooze alarm once this morning myself. I did.
Oh.
See, when I hit my snooze button, it won't
And
go
I,
again.
I went to bed
Oh. Yeah.
earlier.
Well, ours you can set up. You can do it every 10 minutes or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, my snooze doesn't snooze. It just goes off.
Well, can't change. You can probably change it on your settings.
Probably. I'm not that technical, though.
Oh, really? What are you doing here? Then? Why are you working
What's
here?
going on? What do you mean? You can't do it. You always do it.
Do it!
Just do it. Just do it. Is this today?
What do we got today? News today.
Oh, well, it's very foggy out today. Did you guys go out there? Very
no.
foggy.
Is it? It didn't look too foggy. I had to move the car.
I think the visibility was like a mile.
That's it.
I had to move the car. I didn't even bother.
Looking.
I
Didn't even
I didn't
notice.
even put the windshield wipers on to wipe the stuff off the windows.
You just backed out and whatever, pull right back in.
That's it.
Yeah, it was foggy.
I don't need wipers. No wipers.
No wipers.
Yeah, no wipers.
No wipers needed.
No wipers.
I'm trying to
What are you
Are
trying?
you trying to set yourself
get
up
logged
over
in. See,
there?
I should have been in here like 10 minutes ago.
Should have.
Doing what I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Doing what you need to be
Yeah.
doing.
Get yourself
Well,
all
slacker.
situated over there.
Slacker.
John's with us. Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I'm not logged in, so I can't even tell.
Well,
Okay. Yeah.
Then
Slacker.
I will greet him then.
Okay.
There you go.
You do
You just
that.
did.
I'll do that.
You just did.
I'll do that.
What'd you open up on the news? What's the first thing you saw?
The first thing I saw, actually, it was on Weird News.
Okay.
That's the Huffington Post.
Right.
Some gentleman, he wanted to find out a new way to shave his mustache.
Okay.
So what he had done, he had put wax, burnt the wax, and then used the stun gun to remove his facial hair. And there's a video of it.
How'd that work
You
for him?
heard me. He put wax on his mustache.
Like candle wax or the
No,
or
like
the wax that you buy for
the rip off wax,
Yeah.
the hair removal wax.
There you go.
It says he apparently tries to wax, burn, and use a stun gun to remove his facial hair, which that's what caught my eye. And,
How'd it work out
You
for
trying
him?
to like permanently remove it or what?
I don't know, but this video, I didn't go through the whole entire thing. I will post it on our Facebook page. It looks like he had burnt it off. Like ultimately, there's flames coming from his mustache. I mean, don't ask me why someone would do that, but I mean, yeah.
Hey, after the show, let's do that.
Let's do Tony's whole
Yeah,
beard.
let's try yours.
The whole
'cause no,
beard.
I
You
haven't.
you got more cover than me, so like I think I'd get burned
Yeah.
on my skin.
Right.
You have a little like insulation before your skin, is exposed. So we could try that with you.
No, that's all right.
But I'm gonna post this on Facebook.
Because I don't want to remove my facial hair. I want to trim it shorter, but it's not like I want to remove it.
Well, bottom line, this guy's an idiot.
I can't remember even how long it's been since I ever shaved my beard off. I've kept facial hair for years.
Mm-hmm. Just trimming it up.
Yeah. Ever since you could grow one. Look what I got.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I've shaved it off a couple of times just for...
Shits and giggles.
Yeah, but I grow it right back.
Right, yeah.
I don't leave it on.
Yeah, because doesn't your skin get, like, dry underneath or no? I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on the person.
Use lotion, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
After
See, I
shave.
can't use lotions and whatever.
Yeah, he has a hypersensitive skin that he's allergic to,
He
like,
doesn't like
everything.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This guy, he's I gotta post it.
Okay.
This guy's fucking crazy.
Another one of those, this guy?
This guy's fucking crazy, man.
Okay. Well, we're all crazy, but he's
No.
probably crazier.
This guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. But yes, I'll post it.
Okay.
What guy is that?
The guy with the mustache.
Oh, the burn mustache
burning-
guy? I thought
burning
you were
off
talking
his
about. I
mustache.
thought you saw something else.
No. I was just finishing the video and it didn't look good.
It didn't look good.
It didn't look good. It probably didn't feel good for him either. Couldn't he find another way to do it, or just he wanted to do it that way?
I don't know.
I
guess you said he was looking for a new way.
Well, that's a new way. Whether it works or not, you be the determining factor for that. New way.
New, old, whatever. It's a different way.
Yeah.
Shaving.
So what do you see in the news? Anything? You don't see anything in the news?
Yes, they're bringing the tree to Rockefeller Center in New
Oh, they
York.
cut that down?
Yeah, they got it. It's there. It's probably up and decorated by now, but yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I forget where the tree came from. I know we had one from Pennsylvania that was there at one time. That one time.
Out of that, the lighting of the tree. I
Yeah.
wonder when they schedule that. Probably in another.
Yeah, I don't know when the official lighting is or whatever, but yeah. You're from New York, Timmy.
Yeah.
You've seen it. You've seen it.
I've seen the Rockefeller tree, yes.
Did you see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Yes,
Right,
I've seen that.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Yeah. See,
I've
I've
went-
always
I went-
wanted to go there.
I've went ice skating, yes.
Ice skating on the, yeah.
I've seen the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been a
Central
lot.
Park.
Central
I've been to
Park.
Central Park. Strawberry
Empire
Fields,
State Building, Statue of
the
Liberty.
John Lennon thing in the park. I have a picture of that somewhere.
John Lennon thing in the
It's
park.
on the Big Imagine thing in Central Park, Strawberry Field. No, see, he's young.
I might have seen that, but just
The
passed
hotel
by.
where he was shot.
Just
I
passed
can't think of
by
the name
and
of it now.
Didn't know who John Lennon was at the time.
Yeah.
yeah,
forgetting, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I know when I was in New York, I saw. We didn't go to the Statue of Liberty. We went to the park where you catch the ferry over to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
They were done doing ferries for the day.
Yeah.
Oh, so you couldn't get over.
Me too. Yeah. Oh, we missed the last one for the day, and it was like,
Yeah, and there was like 12 of us.
Yeah.
So.
And, it looks bigger on TV, but
It looks bigger on TV. That's what everyone says. That's what everyone says.
that's what I always thought.
Yeah, because it doesn't look so big from across the bay or whatever it's really in.
No, until you get there. It's a pretty big park.
Yeah. Well, we didn't hang out at that park very long because it's like we couldn't catch the ferry. Okay, we can see it. Bye.
Yeah.
See, at night, the park looks so beautiful, but don't go in there at night.
Don't go in there.
Don't go in there.
Yeah.
It's not a safe place at night.
It's not
in
a
the
safe
dark.
place. Yeah, it is not a safe place.
It's a scary place.
Yeah, it's not scary. It's very hostile. We'll say.
Yeah. It's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there.
I saw the Rockefeller Plaza.
Yep. I saw the big bull on Wall Street.
Had
Big
lunch
balls.
at Cat's Deli.
The big balls.
The big bulls.
What?
We had lunch at Cat's Deli.
Cat's
Oh.
Deli.
That's one from When Harry Met Sally, and
Yeah,
she's
from
at
the
the
movie.
table faking
And that place is
the
busy.
orgasm. I would say do that.
I've been to Serendipity.
He doesn't
over
know
there.
about that either. He's too young,
don't.
probably.
Don't.
See?
They have this restaurant near Times Square and Broadway, I think it is. Bubblegum shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty
Oh
good.
my God, that's my boat.
That's my boat. I love you.
Yeah, I saw the tree in my news feed, and then I'm just scrolling.
Yeah, after more than a week, I finally get to go on the boat again.
Yeah, you're on a little vacation there. Not by your choice, but
Yeah,
by
it
Mother,
wasn't a choice-made vacation.
Mother Nature.
Yeah,
A few days, yeah. 'Cause
yeah.
when
That between that and then my regular days off made quite a long time off.
A little time off.
A little time off, yeah. Too much time because it's like I was like, what did I catch the last time I went? I don't even know where to go
Would you rather be out there right now?
right now.
yeah, you gotta go.
You just can't because there's nothing out there to
Yeah,
catch.
the shrimp are sleeping right
Yeah,
now.
the
anyway.
shrimp, and we're coming up on, it's almost the next full moon. When this full moon goes by, all the top shrimp
Will come back.
be moving off. It's that time of year. They're, where the water keeps changing temperature, then the shrimp leave.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd they go?
They go out to deeper water where the water temperature
Where they
stays
go?
closer to the same.
Where do they go?
Where do they go?
Yeah, they go away.
They go on vacation. They go on holiday. They go on holiday.
On holiday.
They take a little trip.
Take a little trip with me.
Yep, they take a little trip across the ocean. Well, the Gulf, because we're not on the ocean side.
Right.
Yeah.
But it must be terrifying for them when they see that, the trout coming, and they're like, hurry up, it's coming. They're trying to get out of the way from it. And
Oh no, I never really thought about that.
Yeah,
Somebody wants
see,
to get
I
a
think
about
GoPro
it
camera and
about
stick on
that.
one of them trawls. And I've always wanted to do that.
What?
Have a camera that you can put on one of the trawls, and
Oh, yeah.
so it would
And
light.
watch.
Yeah, watch what's happening
Watch
down
out,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the mayhem looks like. Swimming. Oh, get out of here.
But I'm pretty sure that you'd
They're
have to have it
screaming,
mounted
you
in
just can't hear them.
a strategic location.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you put it too far back,
You won't be able to see anything.
yeah, because you're rolling across the bottom, and
Yeah, and
you
how
know if you
fast
go
is
to the
it
beach
going?
and stir your feet
Yeah.
around in the water, whatever, all the sand comes up.
Mhm.
Well, imagine this trawl going across the bottom, dragging this big net.
Is that what it is? It's just dragging? Just dragging
No, it's
for...
rolling. It's called a roller.
It's like a
rolling.
big rake thing at the bottom of
Oh, okay.
the
And it scoops up into the net whatever catches.
Well,
Yeah, it's hard to explain. I could draw you a picture of one. It's like a comb.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like a
well, that's why I
comb.
said
Yeah.
a comb, a rake, where they
So you
can
take
get
a
through
comb
it.
and then you put wheels on the bottom of it,
Mhm.
rollers across the whole bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then that rolls. You just drag it at a certain angle with the net on the back of it.
Do you catch other things than just shrimp?
Yes.
Catch rocks, catch debris, catch.
Yeah, you catch.
Sponges,
Sometimes you catch little tiny pieces of
starfish.
coral. You catch sponges,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's what those rakes are for, is to keep
And those
anything
little
that's too
starfish.
big out.
Out, yeah.
Jimmy, I got a little starfish from the boat.
Oh,
I know, it's just a baby.
Yeah, so you
It was
catch
already
starfish.
it was already dead.
When I
It was,
found
it's,
it.
if it wasn't, it's dead now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well,
you catch fish that can hurt you. There's scorpion
Yes,
fish and
there are fish. that bite
moray
you.
eels, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, I've been bit by moray eels a half dozen times. Probably more than that through my whole career, but
Yeah.
How did that feel? You got scars from it? We're gonna play
They
Jaws
don't-
here. Compare my. Scars
I have
to
a
Vegas.
scar from a catfish.
Yeah.
It was sticking out of the net when I went to grab the net and pull it in, and it went all the way through my finger. There's the hole.
See
there.
it? Yeah, oh, you have to put a picture on it.
It went all the way.
Take a
Post
picture of
it.
it and
Right.
post it.
Yeah.
Remember that we were
It went
talking
all
about
the way
do
through my
bite you.
finger. And I'm like, I know what it is that's in my finger, but I can't pull my hand off. There was no way I could pull my hand off. So I
Yeah.
closed my eyes and let the net go and let it
Fall back into the water.
yank it out.
Oh, okay.
And then I just grabbed my hand like that because blood was,
Dripping all over. Yeah.
yeah.
Was it
And I
squirting
went
out
into
all
the
over
I went
place?
into the wheelhouse and I said, "Buddy, I ain't working for you tonight."
See this?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I was like, "You see that?"
Yeah.
And yeah, I wrapped my hand up, and it was in so much pain it swelled up to like twice its size.
Mm-hmm. I got bit by a fluke one time trying to get a hook out of its mouth. It bit me right in the web of the scar is still there.
Yeah.
That's usually where the morays get me. Is right in there.
Right there. And I had to take my knife and pry its friggin' mouth open to loosen it to scrape out my hand from its mouth. Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
From a fluke.
From a fluke.
You know what a fluke is?
It's a flounder.
Yeah, it's a flounder. It's a halibut. They're all the same.
It's a flat bottom feeder.
Yeah.
A
But
fluke?
usually when they call them a fluke, though, they're the ones that are double-sided.
Mm. One was dark and one was white.
That's just a regular flounder.
Okay.
Flukes are the ones that have both sides. You catch them every once in a while. That's why they call them a fluke.
See, because there's summer flounder, winter flounder, and a fluke season. And I was fluking.
Well, I guess, whatever you have up there in New York.
I thought it was just a regular fluke.
Up there
It's
in
a
New York.
flounder. It's a
Yeah.
flounder. It has the two eyes on top of its head.
Yeah.
The flat
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah, the flat one. The flat one.
That's what it is.
They keep on raising the regulations every year, inch and a half.
But a
inch.
halibut is exactly the same thing,
Yeah? I didn't know.
except for bigger.
I didn't know.
And they're in the Atlantic.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was in the Atlantic.
Otherwise, they're just a flounder. They have all different. Then there's all different kinds of flounder. There's little flounders that we catch for like the tropical fish,
Mm-hmm.
and they get about. I guess they get about this big around, something like that, maybe about that big. And it's I just had the name right on the tip of my tongue, and I started thinking about another flounder. A zebra flounder. Have you ever seen one of those?
Never seen a zebra.
Those
A
are
zebra.
pretty cool, and they feel different too than a regular flounder. They feel like soft and mushy.
Yeah. Well,
They're really kind of cool.
yeah.
Then they got hog choker flounder. Those
Hog
are the ones.
choker?
Yeah, it's just because it's like a round
I don't know.
like that.
Hog choker.
I don't know why they call it a hog choker.
I
But
don't
that's
know.
what it's always been called.
Oh no.
I don't know. I didn't name the fish.
Just like the nigger ducks.
Yeah.
Who does that?
The what though?
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
I said the N word.
No, not the N word. Not the N word.
But yeah.
Yeah, but
I-
but that's what they always called him. And my buddy, that was
Right.
his nickname. because he was just like one of those ducks. He used to go dive in the wheels all the time
Mhm.
for people, and he can go down under the water and stay under for quite a long time. So they just
Free diving?
so they just nicknamed him Nigger Duck, because that's what they call the ducks that swim in the rivers around here.
Yeah. In the canals, and some of
Did
them.
you get it? Did you
And
get
they
it?
do. Some of
Are you
them
happy
do
now?
swim.
Oh,
Okay.
He just wanted
Just
to
as long
swim.
as you are
Yeah.
making your little adjustments over here.
Yeah, and some of them go underwater and like. Yeah.
Yeah, and they stay under for a long time.
Yeah.
And he could go down and dive like sometimes 2-3 boats at the dock to check the wheel. He used to be paid, they'd pay him because they didn't want to go in the water and swim under their boat just to check for rope in the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the wheel, the propeller.
Yeah, he'd make like
Yeah.
$100 in a day just
The
going
propeller.
swimming
Just
under.
swimming around
Yeah,
and
just
checking-
swim down the dock, right under the boat.
How many boats
check
would he
them all.
get? How many boats? All of them?
It depends on. It would depend on if there was anything on them, because some of them there wouldn't be. Some of them would be just a little piece of rope. Some he'd have to go back and recut off.
Now at the docks here, what are they? 4 feet, 5 feet deep?
No, the water's pretty deep. I guess
Yeah.
at high tide, the water's pretty deep, but at low tide, it's probably about 5 feet.
You have to go out sometime. There you go.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I'd like to go out and help out.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to go sometime when it's not going to be too cold for you.
Yeah, and on a
It's
Friday.
never too
in
cold
case-
for me. It's never
He's from
too
New
cold.
York. He can take
never-
it.
Yeah.
Never too cold.
Yeah. Well, somebody else is from New York and they wanted to go, but they don't want to go when it's cold either.
Oh yeah, that other dude.
I didn't say I wouldn't go when it's cold. I would.
I
go when
wasn't
it's
talking
cold.
about you.
Oh.
I said the other guy is
Oh.
from New York too
Wah.
that wanted to go. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's too cold. I'll wait. Oh, it's blowing now. I'll wait. What do you mean it's blowing? The waves are just coming over the bow and smashing across the windows.
Is it just you as a crew by yourself?
No, I used to run this boat by myself sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but now they have changed some of the regulations out there, and you're not really allowed to go out there and work by yourself.
Not allowed.
If you go by yourself, every time you pick your trawls up to pull the nets in or whatever, you have to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stay stopped
Until
until
you
there's
get a-
somebody standing there at the wheel.
Until someone's standing at the wheel.
Right. So you would have to stop, pick off your whole drag,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And then
restart.
go to the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the wheel and just move. Start
Well,
moving.
yeah, see, I call it the wheel, but there's
Helm.
the helm, whatever.
I didn't know.
Somebody's
they
got to
knew-
be driving. You can't just keep it on autopilot.
I didn't know you knew the terminology.
There's a lot of slang terminology, like somebody asked me that one of the helpers that I was taking the other day asked me, why do you call him greenhorn?
Because you're green to this whole experience. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's why you're a greenhorn.
So asking that question, yeah, you're still pretty green.
Yes.
You gotta still be pretty green if you gotta ask what's a greenhorn. Oh yeah.
That's great. Good morning, MJ from PA.
Is she in there?
Yes, she checked in.
Oh, MJ.
What's
MJ.
she up to?
MJ from PA. MJ in PA.
In PA?
Isn't that what it says? MJ.
In-
No, that one's MJ from PA.
From.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
I like her avatar.
Oh.
That the Asatar?
The Asatar, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that an actual photo, MJ?
I don't know. That's been a while.
I guess you just have to, you'd have to know MJ well enough to find that out.
I have that tattoo. Not there, but I have that.
I have that tattoo.
Maybe not that exact location.
Not right there, but I have that tattoo.
I have that.
I have it. I have not it. Oh, really?
Hillsborough
Hillsborough what?
County Sheriff's deputy narrowly avoided a serious injury after he was hit by a drunk driver. The crash happened just after 7 p.m. on Monday on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. According to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department, Deputy John Winters, 27, had responded to a traffic crash in the area and was sitting in his marked car with emergency lights active when he was hit from behind by a 2007 Dodge Durango. Deputies say the driver of the SUV, identified as Joaquin Sanchez, 40 years old, was arrested for DUI. His blood alcohol count was .246, which is 3 times the legal limit. Winters was not seriously injured. He was treated and released at the scene after he was examined by paramedics. Sanchez, who was not injured in the crash, was booked into the Orient Road Jail on charges of DUI with property damage and driving with an expired driver's license for more than 6 months.
Expired license for more than 6 months?
Yeah, his license has been expired for more than 6 months. And he was a drunk driver hitting a squad car. When you hit that squad car, you know you got to be getting some pretty hefty charges.
Yeah.
Especially drunk.
Well, yeah.
I mean, forget about the driver's license being expired. I mean, that's the least of his worries at this point. But no one was injured.
So nobody was injured except for the vehicles?
Except for the vehicles, but this cruiser is mangled in the back. I'll post that up. I'll post this up.
Yeah. Hey, I did watch that video, the one that we played yesterday. The one you posted on the page about the car accident. The car crash.
The
one
car crash, remember, yesterday?
Oh, yes, when the guy flew out the friggin' window. Or
yeah, when I watched it the first time, the first couple times I saw it here, I didn't see that. I just saw the bumper fly off the car.
And you didn't see the guy flying 15, 20
So I went back
feet
and I was like, yeah. So I went back because she said that she saw it.
Well, I saw it before. Yeah, well, I saw it on the still screen. I said I saw it, but I didn't click it. You know what I mean?
So I had to go back and I looked at it. I watched it a couple times. And I was like,
now, I don't remember. Did he die?
If he didn't, then,
he's paralyzed or worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
got
something,
flipped.
one of those you've seen, you can't unsee.
Because you don't see, you don't really see where he lands.
No, you don't.
I mean,
he could land right on that guardrail. You
looks
really
like
don't
he
know.
went right into the traffic on the other side.
Oh, no, I didn't even see that. I thought he went backwards.
No, he went sideways.
Into the other side of the median.
No, he went sideways. Yeah. He didn't go, he was going sideways and the direction that the car went at the same time.
Drive safe out there.
Yeah.
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 Reckless drivers. Goddamn women drivers.
And he did hit that. I don't know. See, I don't know what started his accident from the other than he was, going way faster than any of the other cars. But when he cut across that lane, he did clip that one car. Not the one that was taking the video, but the one that was driving beside that car. He clipped it and then hit the guardrail in the center.
Mm-hmm. Which made it spin out and roll over.
Yeah, well, whatever the car did after it hit the guardrail, he wasn't in it.
I have it right here.
So if the car flipped over after that, he wasn't in it.
I have it right here.
You got it? You got the story?
Yeah, I got the story. Mm-hmm.
But you watch him, and he just flies right.
He's flying down the middle lane. It's a 4-lane highway.
Okay.
No, 3-lane highway.
You have to watch it again? You forgot?
Yeah. I'm watching it.
Now he clips that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he clips that. It doesn't look like he. It looked like he was on the shoulder when he landed. He landed on the shoulder, like that last line all the way to the right. He was in the last line.
Yeah, but there's a concrete. One of those concrete barrier things there.
That's what he smacked. That's what the car smacked into to flip him out.
Right.
They fly out the front window. I didn't watch it.
I don't know where he flew out from. It just shows him over the
car.
Yeah, by about 8 feet in the air above the car.
What a way to go!
What a way to go!
Yeah, and it goes down so fast you can't tell if he landed right on the median in the traffic of the
And did he get run over again by another car? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think the story. I don't think it says.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, but I
yeah,
know it does happen really fast. It's not,
Yeah, he got forced.
Wear your seatbelts. That's all I got to say about that.
Wear your seatbelts. Don't drive like a fucking idiot.
That too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly who's not. I mean, who's getting killed in the car accidents is the ones not wearing the seatbelts here lately. Mm-hmm. They always make sure to say that this passenger was not wearing their seatbelt, and these passengers were. I've seen that in a couple of the accident reports they've had.
Oh, and also in accidents involving drunk drivers could be wearing their seatbelts, and the passengers could be wearing their seatbelts, and they get into an accident.
You can still
everybody dies, but the drunk driver, but the drunk guy in the car because of him being so loose. Yeah. The alcohol, he didn't tense up. It is. Mm-hmm. It is said he doesn't tense up for any breaking bones or breakage or anything. He's the only one.
I mean that happens sometimes.
The only one
know that
stepping out of the car.
Right in my eye.
Oh.
Can you still hear me?
What's that?
No.
Yeah,
you can't hear me anymore.
I can hear.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
It's hard to tell with this thing pressing in my ear. You know how if you stick your fingers in your ears, you still hear yourself? Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like to me.
I can't hear you.
Like when you close.
So I can't tell if it's coming in here or coming in here.
When you close your ears and whisper, you still hear it in your head.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
A church's chicken in Tampa was closed down for more than a week after a state inspector made this disgusting discovery. What do you think it was?
He was fucking the chickens.
He was. What are you doing? What the?
With the disturbing discovery.
No one asked what you did last night, all right?
What was he doing?
It was during raw sewage spreading all over the floor shuts down popular fried chicken franchise.
I thought my story would have been better.
Yeah. Was he fucking the chicken? No, he wasn't fucking. They don't close down restaurants for that. That's after hours. Yeah.
He was fucking the chickens.
Yeah, I've never actually had Church's chicken, so they say it's
What kind
good.
of chickens were they?
Church's chicken. It's like Popeyes. It's a chain.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, isn't it? You've heard of it. Have you heard of it?
Heard of what?
Church's chicken?
Church's fried chicken, yes.
Yeah, so it's a chain, right?
Yes.
Okay, but in the South, pretty much.
Yeah, and I haven't seen them around here much lately either. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's exactly why we don't have them.
It was kind of like Popeye's chicken. They came into town, built a bunch of places, and then...
They have Popeyes here?
Yes.
And then they closed most of them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had... Maybe you had it once. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think there's one... I don't remember if it's north of here. It's more north of here on 19.
Popeyes?
Out there on 19. Mm-hmm. And we pass it when we go to Crystal River.
Oh, okay. We pass a lot of things. Arby's. But you don't like Arby's.
Hardee's,
yeah.
Pass them all.
Yeah.
Long John Silver's. Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Checkers. They don't have enough.
If I wasn't lazy when we caught flounder out there, I'd bring those home. But I'm lazy.
Are you lazy?
What? You don't like to clean them?
I just don't. No, I like to. I don't have.
Do you like shrimp?
I don't have a real good fillet knife.
Oh yeah.
And if I don't have a real good fillet knife, I don't like keeping them because it's a pain to clean them.
To clean them.
If you don't have a good knife.
All right, we'll have to bring some home for you.
What's that? Shrimp?
Shrimp. Because a lot of times we'll bring it here, put it in a cup, put it in the fridge, and forget about it.
Yeah. Well, and
forget about it.
I've got to throw even more shrimp over the side now because they're not going to be big enough.
Oh.
Is there regulation sizes for?
No, there's not regulation sizes, but there's regulation. There's who you're selling to wants the biggest they can get.
Yeah. What's supposed to be 4
They don't want the smaller ones.
They don't want the smaller ones.
It's the holidays.
And
people
you know what? It doesn't.
Shrimp.
People think there's a difference between the eating shrimp and the bait shrimp. Mm-hmm. The bait shrimp they want just as big a shrimp as the guys eating shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Huh? I did not. think about
They think the
that
bigger
way.
the shrimp, the bigger
Yeah.
the fish they're going to catch, right?
True.
Okay. So they want the same shrimp, and it's the same shrimp. They come from exactly the same place.
Whether it's babies or adults.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just for any of you that didn't know that, it's the shrimp are the same. Bait shrimp, eating shrimp.
What?
They're all the same. They're all the same shrimp.
They're all the same shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the big shrimp. That's what they are.
So the same old shrimp goes into the cocktail sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
So, what else is going on? All I see is
5 things you need to know today.
it's how, Obama and Islam and
I don't care about him.
yeah, me neither. So, what are the 5 things we need to know?
I don't know. I gotta wait for it to.
Oh, you gotta wait for it to.
There we go.
Gotta wait for it to.
A vote expected is the first one. I guess there's a thing going on.
Wake up!
Somebody get him some more coffee. A 400-pound man who with asthma died while being arrested by police in Staten Island.
He couldn't breathe, getting choked out.
He was in a chokehold and he died. So
Cigarettes.
I'm not sure when it happened.
I remember hearing about that like a couple weeks ago or a week or so ago.
Well, they're voting on it now. So grand jury expected to vote in chokehold death case. The vote could be delayed. The grand jury could very well want more legal information or to hear from more witnesses. I mean, they have a picture of it right there, so if you're watching this happen, you're part of the problem. You know what I mean? That's the thing with, people videotaping stuff. I mean, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's like, put the phone down.
Yeah.
Can you help them?
Let me get this posted to Facebook first. Then I'll come.
Yeah.
Then I'll come
and now
see
the
if I
guy's
need.
dead.
Yeah.
You could have saved his life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ebola in the news, of course. Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. Possible Ebola case under evaluation in Boston now.
In Boston, I thought I saw something about that on one of the tabs I clicked on earlier today.
Yeah.
When I was going through, but
what happened to Ebola? Like, it was all over the news and then it disappeared. What was going on before that?
Oh, why are we being distracted by Ebola?
Yeah. What else did we miss? Or
I don't know.
See,
What
no
were
one
they
can
covering
remember.
up at that time?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was before.
All right,
Ebola.
let more immigrants in. Oh, Ebola. Come on in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're still doing the immigrant relief thing, but the Ebola's taken over.
And suppose there's
Yeah,
a
but
new,
they're
there's a new
they're
Ebola
still
too. There's another
arguing over
going
that
around.
too, because now he's saying, well, because it's coming up on their time for their budget or whatever, and he's not going to sign their budget unless they let him his immigration
I
policy.
can't remember
go
the
through.
other one that I saw last night. It's supposed to be like the other Ebola thing that's going around. Do you remember what the name? Drage.
Oh,
something with a D. I gotta look it up later.
Yeah, it was something with a D.
Yeah, but the number 3 is U.S. and Cuba are working on a solution to free American Alan Gross from a Cuban jail. I'm not sure why he's over there.
How long?
Today is the 5th anniversary.
Oh, he's been there for 5 years.
Apparently, yeah. So that's something you need to know today, though.
Was he in jail or is he being captured as?
Today is the 5th
How old is the
anniversary. I don't know. He's actually 65.
Let the guy go.
Right?
Guy,
What's he going to do?
What harm could he
Something-
do?
Was that something over here? Snap.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Was that your knee?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I keep hearing something snapping, like an electrical snap pop.
But anyway, last spring it was reported that he had lost more than 100 pounds, but today sources who have visited with Gross in the last week told ABC News that his health has vastly deteriorated.
We have no use for him anymore.
Yeah, he lost all his teeth. He could barely walk because of hip damage.
lost all of
and
his
he's
teeth.
blind in one eye, yeah.
He lost all of his teeth. They pulled him out. They popped his eye out.
You think?
You think they tortured him over there?
I wouldn't doubt it.
In Cuba?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Think? And what was he being held for? Did it say?
It doesn't say. So
why he was in prison to begin with?
Alan Gross. Somebody else can Google that.
I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything about. I mean, there's
Alan Gross. Yeah, I can't say.
Used
that
to
guy.
Hear about. You used to hear about something.
What?
Yeah, that it's like every
every
minute or so, there's like a snap.
Oh.
And it's coming from over here behind me.
No one hears it but you.
I don't.
That's because I'm closest to it, and I get to hear it, and I'm by all this electrical stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. It just sounds like
you're running over the cord. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it sounds like an arc kind of snap.
Oh,
almost like this thing, except for only one arc snap.
I don't know.
And it's every minute or so. I kept hearing it over here.
Stop it! Stop
That's
letting
what
it bother
say.
you.
Stop it.
All right.
So let me see if I can find this guy. Is it E-N or A-N, or you don't know?
It's Elalan Gross.
Gross, like gross. Like, ew, gross. Yeah.
Alan Philip Gross.
Philip Gross,
Yeah.
A U.S. contractor.
Yeah.
Government contractor, yes. Espionage. Espionage, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, that's what they always say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 4, feds arrest man for alleged threats to kill Ferguson ex-cop Darren Wilson. Well, he's going in that special program probably.
Oh, he's been hiding out for 4 months now.
Yeah, has he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was reading that right here.
Yeah, of course. Now somebody's going to come try to listen to the sound, and it's not going to make it.
You're crazy.
It's going to wait until they leave the room. That's going to say
crazy. Oh.
Yeah, that's what
the maintenance guy. Call the maintenance guy. You're hearing voices. What was that?
I got voices in my head.
It's okay.
They all tell me it's all right, so let's move on.
They tell me it's all right, so I'll just continue.
Yeah, I'll just keep right on going.
Okay, and finally, number 5. Just let me finish.
Yeah,
Almost.
Of course, you can finish.
Go ahead.
About 100 brains missing from University of Texas.
The heck are they going to do with those brains? Someone just took some brains?
The University of Texas at Austin is missing 100 brains. About half of the specimens the university had in a collection of brains preserved in jars of formaldehyde. One of the missing brains is believed to have belonged to clock tower sniper Charles Whitman. We think someone might have taken the brains, but we don't know it all for sure. Well,
what kind of sick world do we live in?
What kind of
where we can't even keep our brains safe?
We think maybe somebody have taken the brains, but we don't know for sure. Well, if they're not there, then someone took them. Unless it was the maintenance guy.
It's always the maintenance guy.
It's always the maintenance
It's always the maintenance guy in the end.
But you needed to know that today, so.
So now we know.
Mm-hmm. So we'll keep
Do we remember? No. But I remember. Now we remember the brains, but I don't remember half the other stuff that she said we had to know for today.
Yeah, the chokehold guy. That decision's going to be today.
The chokehold guy.
The chokehold guy. Ebola, but that's old news.
Yeah. The prison guy in Cuba.
Brains.
Oh, yes, Alan Philip.
Alan Philip Gross.
Yeah.
Gross. And Darren Wilson. He has to be putting to hiding.
Yeah.
Put into hiding.
Oh, of course.
I have a little segment from that.
Witness protection.
Darren Wilson has been living in the shadows for nearly 4 months.
Yeah.
Changing residence from house to house.
Oh, yeah.
Sending.
Has it really been that long, though?
It's been 4 months.
Started? I mean.
Well, that shooting happened like over a year ago, right?
Spending spare time in dark movie theaters in hopes he won't be spotted.
The initial shooting, I don't know.
It was August 9th.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
well,
so no.
3 months?
It wasn't, yeah.
3 months?
Oh, okay.
4 months this month. Yeah, 4 months.
I need to pay attention more.
The way we go, it's like can hardly tell one day from the next. We have to come in here every morning just to know what day it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we announce the date every day.
Yeah, well, not even so much the date as just
the year,
the day.
The day,
what
the
day of the week it
yes,
is.
Day.
You know, they all run together.
They all run consecutive.
Yeah. So it was nice to have actually the holiday because we got extra couple days off.
Yes.
We weren't sitting in here underneath the hot light having to talk on a microphone. But we enjoy it. We like having you guys in here where we can talk and chat with you. And whatever.
Who's in here?
John.
Oh, John. He's always listening.
Daisy, Marcy. They might be listening. They just might not be in the chat.
Yeah.
Are you out there?
Old wise man.
Because you know, Marcy has her son or whatever.
Hello?
She's got to get for school and ready for school in the mornings.
Been there, done that. Yeah. Don't miss it.
Are you having fun? You've been messing with that thing for the last couple of days. You're like twisting. It's not like I don't.
Well, when I move it over here, I can't see some part of the screen, and then when I move it over here, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's new? What else is new?
In Pennsylvania,
Yes.
What's in Pennsylvania?
Uniontown.
Uniontown.
You know where that is?
Nope. Philly, near Philly. I don't know.
Authorities say a woman being cited for public drunkenness accidentally dropped a baggie of crack cocaine on the police station floor.
Not accidentally. Uh-oh.
Well, accidentally, if she got it in there, she would have been loving life.
Yeah. Right.
Uniontown police say that 23-year-old Savannah Turachuk.
It's okay.
Oh, hey, I know her.
Turachuk. I know her. I know you. Was patted down for weapons, but not otherwise searched when she was brought into the station on November 19th. That's because police were just citing her and releasing her. They were just citing her and releasing her, probably giving her a ticket and then leaving.
Right.
But when they were frisking her, she fluffed up her shirt and straightened it out, and the drugs fell out. Surveillance video shows she tried to pick up the bag, but instead left it when the 3 other people walked in. Police found it a short time later and charged her.
That shit ain't mine. You put that there.
You planted that there.
Yeah, that's on your floor. Not,
she was gonna pick. Yeah, she was gonna pick up the bags, but three more people come in. She just left it, and hoping that she wouldn't get charged. So
Yeah.
the surveillance cameras caught that it was coming out of her.
Cameras. Just
Yeah.
cameras.
Damn cameras.
Cameras in here. We can't do anything. We can pick our nose and then see it.
That's why I keep forgetting the cameras are on.
I don't pick my nose in public.
No.
But wrong windpipe.
Yes. No, the nose thing was not that funny, but yeah.
We didn't have cameras on that day. I guess we were lucky.
Yeah.
I was lucky.
He spewed like the whole way. Yeah.
But now, when you get arrested for public drunkenness,
Yes.
do they take you to the station to fill out paperwork and wait until you are sober enough to go home, or
I honestly,
or could they
I
just
don't know.
cite you? Could they just cite you on the street where you were found drunk?
I mean, you would think. I guess they did a breathalyzer. If it was that high, they'd take her in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. I don't think they can. If you're just walking down the street, I just live down here, officer.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll. Yeah.
Public drunkenness.
I'm just going home.
Yeah.
I'm just going home.
Yeah.
So she had to be doing something else besides. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you're really drunk and you're staggering down the side, they can stop you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They'll stop you just because you're not.
Yeah.
Unless they don't really care.
You're not able to get home. You could hurt yourself or somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
But they'll follow you for a little while and laugh at you for a while.
Right.
And they'll say,
Videotape, put it on YouTube. Yeah.
But
Take their friend out. Look at this guy.
She hid the drugs inside of her shirt. I mean, couldn't you put it down your pants, maybe up your butt, so that you don't get found with these drugs?
Yeah, I guess.
Do the old boof.
Yeah. The boof. The boof. What's the boof?
Boof it.
What's the boof?
And you stick it up your butt.
Ew.
Boof it.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever
Do that. thing.
And then want to have it after.
It's bagged
You know what?
up.
I'm good here.
It's bagged up. I don't think I got
just
that.
the idea, right? Also in Pennsylvania, 660 pounds of duck decoys were stolen from the Susquehanna River. I know. More than 110 decoys were stolen. Where are they?
They flew away. They didn't get stolen.
Say that's Pennsylvania though. I mean, you get stupid and drunk enough. Let's go get those ducks. Let's go take those ducks, and we should do them and put them everywhere and make a YouTube video or something. I don't know.
I bet they were nice decoys.
They had nothing else to do.
I bet they were nice decoys.
Right? They were. I mean, they look real. Over 100. I didn't even know there was 100 decoy ducks out there.
100
I didn't even know there was that.
100 decoy ducks?
I didn't know there was that many out there.
I can't say it.
The duck decoys?
But that was on Thanksgiving, yeah.
Well,
it's for hunters and stuff, obviously, yeah.
In Manorville, when it was goose season, we used to line up. We used to have a trailer full of geese decoys, and we had like 100 and
goose. Yeah, same thing.
We used to have 120 of them, 130 of them. So
yeah.
we would get there at like 3:00 in the morning to set up these geese because when sun rises, you're allowed to start firing upon them. Uh-huh. And that's the best way to get geese in that field.
Is it?
Yeah. So
they're that stupid.
They're stupid. Oh, they're stupid. They're stupid.
Hey, there's Brett. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, there's my family over there. No, those are just plastic. And that's decoying. That's decoying 101.
Okay. But yeah, he had 120 of them, like you just said. Too. He just said that number. 10 were still there, and the others were nowhere to be found. He's pretty sure they were stolen rather than washed away. Yeah, well, they weren't real ducks. So
were
they
they
fly away.
Were they in the water? Because usually they're weighted down if they're in the water. There's a weight holding them on the bottom.
On a decoy?
It didn't say where he had them stored.
I don't know anything about duck decoys, really.
They tie a string to it and it drops to the bottom so that it doesn't move. They don't all get tangled up.
Yeah. Oh, they have cords.
Because I guess they're expensive, right? So you wouldn't want to like lose.
Oh, for like
float away.
Like a dozen of them, you pay like $50 for.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they wouldn't. I mean, they look like ducks. It's it's like a sculpture thing.
Well, a wooden one would be a lot more money than that because you're paying per decoy. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more manpower to carve them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm sure. Does the Duck Dynasty make those too? The Duck or they just make the
duck
calls?
They make duck calls. I think.
I'm
not
sure.
Well, you know what? They probably do now.
I don't think they make decoys.
I don't know. I just asked.
Duck Dynasty decoy.
Yeah. Does it have a beard on it too?
I really don't know. I think they just have their own decoys.
Alrighty then.
What do you have over there, Tony?
I know. I didn't hear any stories from you. Besides the shrimp stories. Shrimp stories on my boat. Yeah. Shrimp stories. What's in the news? Stories. What do you got? What you got?
I told you the only thing. Every time I switch a page, it's Obama.
Obama.
Obama unveils plan to help young American Indians. Obama. Obama says, I didn't say anything about doing this on my own without. He's claiming now that he never said that he would move forward on immigration without.
Yeah, right. He addressed the nation on this.
Yeah.
And he said Bill Clinton backed him with it.
Well, now he's denying that he ever said that he would do it without.
Yeah, because he probably got a lot of flack.
Are you talking about Obama or Ebola?
About the both, probably.
Obama or Ebola?
But yeah, he says he denies ever saying that. I saw that yesterday.
But I'm putting the duck picture up.
The what?
The duck picture up.
You're putting up the duck picture?
Yeah, on the page.
The duck.
In case you guys, it looks like
a duck.
The duck.
The duck?
Aflac.
Oh, your Aflacs.
X-Lax.
Ass lags.
What?
Smack back.
What?
What? Oh, that's the duck decoy. 660 pounds of duck decoys.
Right. I guess they're pretty. They got some weight to them too, huh?
Well, I guess they would have to. It was like they've got to be a
I mean,
certain weight.
do
so
they
that
put them in the water?
If they're wood, did it say it was wood?
Yeah.
they look like.
And there are 100 decoys. Figure they're 5 pounds each.
Really? Okay. Are they hollow or are they solid? I mean,
No,
the picture looks like okay.
They're not hollow. They're just
Okay.
carved.
Okay.
They're solid.
Are they weight? Are they? Are they heavy? Or are they?
They're like 5 pounds.
Oh, you said that.
They're like 5 pounds, and wood floats. So
So yeah, it's got to be heavy for it to,
be
stay
stolen.
the way it should in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just put it in the water and it, like rolls over.
No, yeah,
Would be a very
it's
good decoy.
it's balanced. It's balanced correctly. It has a flat bottom on it.
Yeah, I had to do that
What?
because you keep messing around.
What do I keep doing?
What'd you do?
What?
What's going on?
Huh?
I'm scared.
He's doing this with his microphone, so it's like I got to keep turning it down because he's like,
Oh.
I can step back.
I know, but when you put your hand on it, the sound of the whole stand comes.
Really?
I didn't even realize
because
that.
it vibrates, so then that goes through the microphone.
I
so
won't,
Like if you
I won't touch the stand.
but he's like,
Get your hands off your stick.
he's all touchy today.
Hands up.
Touchy Timmy today.
Oh,
Timmy.
There's the new nickname. Touchy Timmy for the day.
He's got a new
But
name
his
every
full
day.
name is Tiny Tim.
Oh,
Technical
wait until
Timmy.
tomorrow.
What T word will
Yeah.
that be?
Yes, we will find out.
I'm gonna have to look in the dictionary for the T words.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a good one.
Yeah.
I've got
Okay,
an idea.
yeah,
in mind,
you don't
but I
think
have to
about
find
that
a
when you're
word that
like
matches it.
touching your microphone that messes up the sound.
What?
If you touch a
What?
microphone,
What?
But see, that's
That's not what I was doing.
Yeah.
Mine was squeaking.
I know you had your hand like all up on it. And
well, no, he had his hand
Oh,
on
so-
the microphone.
on the
and
microphone.
he's like,
Oh.
he's
Like that.
been yanking this whole stand around all morning. It's like banging on the table. And
I know, and because you're the sound guy too.
Yeah,
slash
and you
sound
catch
guy.
that. Yeah, you catch
Yeah.
that bite coming in.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got to edit that out later. Yeah.
You gotta edit.
Let me edit it. Oh yeah, I've
Not
got to
me,
do some
no.
editing today. I was gonna do it yesterday, but then I got sidetracked.
Yes. Sidetracked.
Sidetracked. I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna listen to this.
What do you got to listen to?
Oh, I guess it's
The
in
sounds
here.
of silence. Oh.
Oh, you'll be listening to that tonight.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That's
Good.
what I get to hear.
You go to sleep to that sound.
No. I actually like. We'll have to make another video of that.
Yes.
Birds are flying, and you can see after a while I get annoyed with it.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And
Yes.
I make the birds fly away.
Yes.
You make the birds fly away.
Yeah.
They don't stay gone long, but they will fly away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to do a video of that so you can see how it's done.
Yes. It's an old sailor technique.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't get it.
You'll get it when you see it.
You'll
yeah.
get it when you see it. It'll make a good talk shit page video.
I'm at a loss.
We'll do that. We'll have to put it on video, and then we'll have to bring it back here and
Yes.
load it onto the computer and then
Yeah,
put it up
'cause
on
I gotta-
Facebook.
Finagle it
Yeah.
over here.
'Cause I think I took it with the camera last time, but I want to, like, if we're gonna, I'll have to do the spotlight.
Yeah, well, I have that video camera we could use,
Oh yeah.
and now that I have all the other wire stuff, he can hook it right up to this computer and just.
Yeah. You can get a
Or
lot.
actually, you can put the tape
Wow.
right in one of these other cameras because I think they take the same
Right.
tape.
And if you're up at 3 a.m, you can get live feed.
By 3 a.m, I plan on being headed back towards the dock.
Okay.
Well, maybe by 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3:15. Somewhere right in there. Should put me back to the dock around 6.
Wow, that's early.
What?
3.
3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll have already been working for 8 hours by then.
Yeah.
Shot.
By
Tired.
3 o'clock, I'll have probably been on the boat for 10 hours already.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, not even headed back to the dock yet.
How long does it take you to get out? What is it, 3 miles?
To get out 3 miles?
Is that what it is? 3 miles? That's where your fishing grounds are?
I guess you can fish out there, but, I mean, why would you fish where there's not any shrimp?
So how far do you... from the dock to where you
About
want...
3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours.
3-hour
About 2.5,
tour.
3 hours from
Damn.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you figure, the boat's only going, once you get past all the no-wake zones,
Mm-hmm.
it's only going like 7 or 8 miles.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really very bad.
No, not at all.
About 10 miles.
A sailboat can do that without a motor.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But it's, it's made for work, not for speed.
Mm-hmm.
Figured out,
The power of it's not for speed.
Boats, they can go pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't think I can hear you in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually,
You can you?
I can't. Yeah.
Say.
I
can hear.
actually can't.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's what I mean. I can hear myself.
Yeah.
You hear yourself, but
It's all good.
yeah, I couldn't. I didn't notice it until you said something, Maria.
Yeah, really.
Really?
I just heard it, just like the last sentence.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now I can. Okay.
I'm not.
You're.
It's showing me, but it's not.
It's not registering.
Nope. And this is on. I'm plugged in. But my voice isn't registering again. This box.
Isn't it break time?
I think it is.
You think it's the batteries in your
Yeah.
box?
Yeah. No, because it's lit up. This is lit up. That's lit up.
Well, you're good now. Yeah, I don't know what
You
you
can
did.
hear me now?
I can
Now
hear
I-
you
now
now.
I took the thing out and just set it up.
Now I can hear you.
When I turn it around, I'm turning it around.
Oh.
It's, there's something about it. See, it's not getting the signal right because I turn it the other way.
Huh.
Oh.
So you
okay.
faded out for a moment.
Yeah, because the box is getting the signal, but it's not always getting it to the board because I can see myself now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, this isn't...
Well,
We'll have to figure it out.
I'm going on break. I'll be back.
Well, why don't you just wait till I put on the commercial?
Because I gotta go. Because I gotta go. I gotta go.
Goodbye. See ya. Get out!
Put her in the bathroom.
Yeah. All right, you go away. We're going on commercial because I got to fix this, and it's jamming in my ear again. So...
You need a rest. Your
let me
ear
see
needs a
what we
rest.
got here. We'll put this on.
Thank you for listening to Talk Shit Radio.
And we're going to a commercial for a second and see if we can't take care of some of this stuff, why it's not working
Mm-hmm. Please stay tuned.
exactly the right way. And we shall see you soon.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-441-3678 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-441-3678 to take your call now. Call 1-800-441-3678. That's 1-800-441-3678. Again, 1-800-441-3678.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out adamandeve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT 13 at adamandeve.com.
Limited time offer, 24-month commitment and credit qualification required. Cancellation fee, auto pay, and paperless billing and other restrictions apply. If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Only Dish brings you the best in entertainment for less than $20 a month. Cut the cable and don't get directed. Switch to Dish because at just $19.99, Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. It's so simple. The same channels cost less with Dish. So since you can't see the difference, don't pay the difference. Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Get premium movie channels free for 3 months, starting at just $19.99. Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. Call now to save with Dish. Dial 1-800-518-1300. That's 1-800-518-1300. The same channels for less than $20 a month. Dish. Call 1-800-518-1300 for details.
Burger King man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July, or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you're calling it right now. So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
so what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Where it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I'll take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not in the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I'll take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are you happily married? There's a difference.
Happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Happily married.
Are you sure? Anybody else there? Anybody
sure.
else there that's not married?
I'm very, very, very sure.
Does he share? I mean, I share. I got no problems with it.
I'm sure he will.
You think so?
I know he will.
Why? I don't get it.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Well, no, just my 2 Big Macs, my large fries, and a couple of shakes, and I'm on my way to come get it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking for you, and I'm gonna get you to go out on that date with me because you sound sexy.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, you just got to tell me yes. You're gonna go out on a date with me, and I'll come get you.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Well, are you her husband?
Yeah.
You are? Listen, you drive. Listen, I'll be nice.
I'll drive.
You drive,
All right,
I'll be nice.
20 minutes.
15? Hello? Son of a bitch hung up on me. God damn, it's so hard to get a date in this town.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Mike the mechanic?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Listen, I got a little trouble with my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you? What kind of car is it, first of all?
Well, it's a 1940. What the hell is that noise in the background?
Hold on a second.
Holy shit, try to talk to the guy, and all I hear is myself talking back at me. God damn it. Yeah, that's much better now. I can hear you. All I heard was myself. I thought I was talking to myself. But listen, now, you shut the hell up. I'm trying to talk here, will you? I got a 1935 Chevy Mercury Sable, and it's got a bad converter valve. I know it because I can hear it as I'm driving down the road. Can you tell me something about that? How do I fix it?
I don't have much background in that model car, sir.
Look that up in your book, buddy. Bet you didn't. I knew you didn't know what the hell. I knew you. They lied to me. What? What? What are you saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. You just insulted me. You said I don't know what kind of car I got. What's wrong with you? What kind of business you running here? Your customers call you up and trying to make business and give you some money, and you insult me and tell me I don't know what the hell I'm saying? That's it. I tell you.
That's definitely not the intention, sir. What can I do? How would you like me to help you? Can you get it towed over to me?
Well, how the hell you expect me to do that? I got no tow truck.
Do you have AAA?
Well, what the hell's a AAA?
Well, that's a monthly paid insurance policy.
My wife's got triple D's, but...
Action.
Almost. Yeah, we're back. We're talking right over top of them.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, we're on.
Second,
So I can stop it as soon as
you have too much going on over
Yeah,
there.
We're back.
Okay.
Now we're back.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Talk Shit Radio.
Right here on
What?
TalkShitRadioNetwork.com and Facebook /Talk Shit Radio TV show.
Like a
Spreaker.
share us.
Spreaker.
Yeah. Spreaker.
Talk Shit Radio.
Talk shit.
Talk shit.
Shit.
Because that's what we do.
Talk shit. We get up every
That's what
morning
we're all
just
about.
for this.
This is what we do.
And coffee.
Yeah, but you don't want to be around us the rest of the day. Because we're done talking shit.
Yeah. After the 3 hours, it's
Yeah.
I feel so bad that I talk shit about that person, you know, and I gotta stop.
I don't feel bad I talk shit about that person.
No remorse here.
Yeah, no. That's not what we're about. We're not about remorse. At least not for us.
But yeah, it's like total silence for the after the show.
Yeah, for at least
It's
the
like
next hour. Nobody
shh,
talks to
just
anybody. It's just like...
Shut up already.
Yeah. We're doing
Yeah.
our own thing.
Yeah.
Got Maria over there playing Candy Crush. Gotta get these candies.
It's a Candy Soda Crush. Get it right.
Oh, Candy Crush. Oh, shit.
You want to get it right? It's Candy Crush Soda Saga.
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 It's a saga.
Saga.
It's a saga now?
They're all sagas.
They're all sagas.
They all claim to be a saga. All right. Well, I'm tired of looking at this duck, so I'm changing the page I'm looking at.
What, the duck? My wooden duck?
Yeah, your wooden duck. You can only look at a duck for so long.
Aflac.
Fuck a duck. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Gilligan's Island. You remember the show, right?
Yes,
So
I
we were
do
talking
remember
about
Gilligan's Island. I used to
Timmy
watch it.
does. Timmy
I remember.
You remember it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the theme song? Because there's a quiz about it.
Just.
Okay.
A quiz
A quiz
about the theme song.
About the theme song, yes.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the first one is just sit blank and you'll hear a tale of a blank.
Just
truck.
sit what?
Just sit, there's a blank.
How about you read what you have, and when you pause, that's what we have to fill in.
Okay.
So you're not like blank, blank, blank.
All right, do I have to sing it, Till?
No, you don't have to sing it.
Okay.
You don't have to sing it.
Just sit.
Right
there.
Back. Just sit right back.
You got it. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. A tale of a
faithful ship.
Faithful. Yep, you got that.
He said faithful. He's wrong.
You said faithful?
Faithful.
It's not faithful.
It's not faithful.
It's fateful.
Fateful.
Oh, fateful.
Yes.
I said faithful.
Yeah, you said faithful and it's fate.
Oh.
Fate.
That started from this
tropic port aboard this tiny ship.
Oh, he knows it.
Okay,
the
what's
mate was a
mighty sailor man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
5 passengers. What?
Set sail.
Set sail that day for a
3-hour tour.
Yeah,
A 3-hour tour.
Wait, there's more. The weather started
getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost.
We're not there yet.
Stop it. The weather started, you said, getting rough.
Yes.
And the tiny ship was tossed.
Yes.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. And, well, here he's...
Go ahead. The tiny ship was
If not
tossed.
for the courage of the...
Fearless crew.
The...
minnow would be lost.
Yeah. The minnow would be lost. That's when it got scary.
Is there any other questions about it?
Yes.
Does it continue?
The ship blank on the shore of this blank desert isle.
The ship set sail.
No, why would it set sail? Nope.
Ship. I forgot what this one
I
was.
don't know what part you're on. So, because you...
The ship swept up on the shore of this forgotten desert isle.
Desert isle.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
The ship
yes.
set ground on the this
Uncharted desert isle.
It's uncharted. You think
Uncharted,
it's uncharted?
yes.
Okay, and then
is it?
There's blank Gilligan.
The skipper to the millionaire.
It's Gilligan,
It's
with Skipper, or there's Gilligan.
With Gilligan, the skipper to the millionaire and his wife.
Yep. Okay, stop there. Then now, the blank and his wife, and the millionaire, and it's not
the movie star.
Movie star. That's the word I was looking for.
With the professor and Gilligan.
Nope.
Marianne.
No. The professor and Marianne here on Gilligan's Island. But there's a picture of Marianne kissing Gilligan, though. Yeah, share your results. We got 10 out of 10.
Fraternizing with the actors.
I'm sharing it on Facebook. So
now, did you know they changed it?
Yeah, it was way longer than what it really was.
No.
Do you know another version?
It didn't used to have
Marianne and the professor.
To have the professor and Marianne in it.
It was the rest of them here on Gilligan's Island.
And the rest are here. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was the one that she was singing, but
yeah, no, because I guess they changed it.
I mean, they couldn't just stick in the last two.
Well, that's what I mean. They ended up sticking them in. That didn't used to say the professor and Marianne.
It goes with the song.
It does, but they added it in later because I guess they were, why can't you put us all in?
Yeah, they probably got pissed off.
Yeah, because they weren't
we're
all
part of it also.
Yeah, so they changed the song. That's why it fits in.
Remember Green Acres?
Green Acres is the place to be.
She knows it.
Yeah.
Farm
is
the life for me.
With the pig, what's the pig's name?
Suey?
No. It had a name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Was it
Jaja?
No, that's not the pig's name. Wrong pig.
Yeah, it was like Harold or some...
Alfred or something weird.
Some weird name like that.
The $1 million question. Now it's going to bug me.
Oh, yeah, now just Google it.
I know.
Just Google it. It's
just
free.
Google it.
Fuck it.
Well, what about it? What about Green Acres?
I remember that song.
Oh.
We were talking about songs, so...
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What came after that part, though? Farm living is the life for me.
Farming is the life for me. New York is where I'd rather stay. Yeah. I get allergic from smelling hay. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
Darling, I love you. Yeah, I remember that now.
The chores. The stores. Fresh air. Times Square. You are my wife. Goodbye, city life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Green Acres, we are there. Yes. Yeah, I can't remember the pig's name now. It's Arnold or something.
I know. I gotta go
Edgar?
now. No.
Mr. Haney.
No.
Old wise man.
Old Mr. Haney is the one who had the...
Old wise man says Arnold.
Arnold.
Is it Arnold?
Yes.
It might be
Old wise
Arnold.
man chiming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning, old wise man.
Good morning, old wise man.
Yeah, Arnold.
Yes.
Arnold the pig.
Yeah.
We see...
but Mr. Ed, remember Mr. Ed? He was on the other...
On Mr. Ed?
Mr. Ed, the talking horse.
You know how they made him talk?
Carrots, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
See?
Between the gums.
Hello, Wilbur.
Oh, Wilbur.
They don't make shows like that. Was a real reality show.
Yeah, so how is that? I mean, how abusive is that to me?
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Right?
Instead of whipping.
You guys were talking about that yesterday on For the Love of Animals.
Right.
The abusive
performing
animals. How is that for...
Right. Mr. Ed doesn't have his teeth anymore because he ate too much peanut butter. Yeah.
Rotted his teeth out.
I wonder if he's still alive or he's in one of those sanctuaries.
I wonder if he's still alive. That was 50, 60 years ago. I wonder if he's still alive.
He's done been Mr. Ed Glue by now.
Mr. Ed Glue.
He's chopped up into horse meat now. They're feeding him to the lions and tigers at zoos. One lion says, "This tastes like peanut butter."
It's got a nutty taste.
Hey, Harold, what do you think?
Harold? Who's Harold?
Harold?
The lion's friend while they're eating Mr. Ed.
Oh. Harold. I don't know. I got
You know
lost
how we were
on
doing
that.
the ducks, and I was like, "Hey, Fred, is that you?" You know, we just make up names. We don't know. We don't know if they're really their names.
Yeah, we don't know ducks or horses' names by name. We make them up. That's what we do here.
Although Angie has names for those the birds that are in the front yard sometimes, the ones with the long legs, the cranes.
The cranes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Bob or Bill. I got to ask her again. But she knows them like that, so whatever.
She knows them like that.
George and Frank. It's George and Frank.
They come
What's
over,
up, Bob? Yeah.
They come over for tea and crumpets every
They hang
night.
out, yeah. There's a party going on in Angie's room with the birds.
The birds.
Oh, boy. I don't have anything pulled up. I was just reading something.
Yeah.
I saw this a video on Facebook yesterday. Remember we were talking about that owl in Tallahassee?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Right.
That were hurting people.
Well, I saw
the one they
the one that was
Tootsie Roll-
attacking people.
Yeah.
And eating Tootsie Roll Pops.
Right. Well, some guy I guess had one for a pet. And he's like putting his face all down on the owl's head, and like rubbing it right in the
Did
face.
he snatch his eye out?
No,
Oh.
he didn't snatch his eye out. He was like showing how domesticated the owl was.
Oh.
He's tamed.
You have the video, or you saw it?
No, I saw it. It was on Facebook.
Okay.
It came up on my news feed.
Okay.
I don't even
Was it
remember
one of your
who
friends
shared it.
or one of those things that,
Yeah, it was just something somebody shared it around,
Okay. So
I
it's not,
couldn't believe how tame an owl really was. Well, the one in Tallahassee ain't so tame. But it looked like the same owl. That's what I was trying to... It looked like the same breed of owl. It had that.
Right.
And the owl, it looked like it was like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing... I'm going to poke your eye out.
Right. Like
But yeah, the owl just kind of just stood there and took it.
Yeah, because I just
the guy sticking his face right down in the owl's face and rubbing
Right.
its head with his cheek or whatever.
Because I just got the Kill Bill thing. Remember when she snatches the chick with one eye?
Yeah. Just reaches
Pulls it
over,
out.
snatches the eyeball out. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be quick to do that.
You snatched my eye out.
You snatched my eye
You
out. Oh my
put
God,
your
I shot
eye
my eye
out.
out.
You shot your eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Shot your eye out. I told you about that friend of mine that got shot, right? Standing right next to me with an unloaded... The girl shot him with an unloaded gun.
No, you didn't tell us about that. I don't remember.
There's
that.
a school bus on fire. Where's that at? Fire broke out just before 7:30 on a westbound bus for the Discovery Academy. There he is playing with this thing again. He's playing with this thing. Watch him.
There was a school bus crash yesterday in Tennessee. 2 school buses crashed
Yes,
into
I was just reading that.
Lake-
I was just reading that.
Were you?
I don't know where Lake Alfred is.
It's not even on any of my tabs.
It's on-
That's just from remembering.
It's in your head.
CNN.
Is it in your head?
It's in my head. Yeah.
It's on CNN.
Yeah.
But Lake Alfred, I'm not sure where that is. Is that here?
It's east of here.
No injuries as
Somewhere.
fire torches school bus on Interstate 4.
I've heard of Lake Alfred. I think it's over near
It's a scary picture,
Orlando.
though, with the school bus like all engulfed in flames.
It is in Polk County.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, see, I knew it was
Lake
east.
I'm not from this
Alfred.
planet.
Or at least this part of the planet anyway, right?
That is close to Orlando, isn't it? Winter Haven Metropolitan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lake Alfred.
Yeah, because you got to go through Polk County to get to Orange County, which is where yeah. So I knew it was. I knew that Lake Alfred was to the east of here, and that's where Polk County is. So.
I'm going to send you something.
I can't hear you.
I'm
going to send you some.
You're going to send me something?
And it has
Something.
a video clip with it. It's about the bus that was in Tennessee.
It was actually two buses, I think, from an elementary school.
And there's
yeah.
footage.
It crashed, and I don't remember
Was that
who
the
was
two
killed,
kids
but there was at
and
least
the bus driver? I saw something.
there was
like
2
that, too.
kids
I
in the
don't know
bus
if
driver. I
that
know
was
they
the
said
same
there were
story.
3 that were killed.
Ugh.
They just at the time when I read the story, they hadn't released
And
any
they were
details.
like kindergartners or something. It was just they were
Crashed
just
in
little.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it was the picture. It looked like it was at the school where they crashed, or at least close to it.
Oh, I just
remember
sent it to
seeing
you. You should have it. If you want to put up the link, you can listen to the documentary story, doctored story.
All right, let's see.
It seems 3 people were killed.
Yeah. That's the one I saw too. I think
Is it
that I'm thinking of.
2 kids, 1 adult.
2 children and 1 adult.
It was the bus driver, I think. Right.
All right, let me see. Oh, there it is.
The only adult, probably.
Well,
on the bus.
yeah.
The bus, I don't think
Unless
it's
you're a
kid.
bus aide.
Or a bus aide. Or,
Nah, 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 nah.
All right, I got to go through all the preview and all this stuff on it. Okay,
Right.
here it is.
23 children were injured. They were taken to a hospital. Some transported by emergency vehicle. Some were driven by their parents.
All right,
The 2 buses.
let's see.
Is there
All right,
audio?
I think I have audio on it. You ready?
You should.
Ready.
Let's see if it works for me.
Video and details of a crash involving 2 school buses. Truly a terrible development. We're now being told by our affiliate WVLT that there are, unfortunately, fatalities. Also, at least 19 children already have been taken to local hospitals. This is in the Knoxville, Tennessee area in the Knox County School District. You can see one of the buses over there flipped over on its side. We're standing by for more information. We'll stay on top of this horrible story for you, get more information. But look at those 2 school buses right there. Let's hope for the best.
Oh, yeah, the buses. But it's hard to tell where the buses are. They're just showing the pictures now. So there's no... I don't know if there's going to be any more audio for the rest of the clip or not, but...
So it may or may not be near the school.
Well, but it says 2... It was girls, the 2 young girls and the bus driver, I guess.
It seems like 2 buses were traveling on the opposite in opposite directions on Asheville Highway. One made a sharp left turn, crossed the concrete medium, and struck the other one on the side.
Jesus.
That's about it.
Yeah, the accident looks pretty nasty, but it doesn't... It doesn't really... Yeah, there was no more audio other than that, so...
One bus was,
it was just
stuck on its side.
Yeah, that's
3
scary
people
stuff.
died at the scene.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, so, I mean, why would the bus take a sharp left turn across the median? Into it just happened to hit another school bus? I mean,
that's coincidental? Or was he aiming for that bus? There ain't battleships over here.
Yeah, but I mean, was the bus driver, was that the bus driver that got killed, the one that crossed the median? We don't know that.
No,
I would think it would be the person who crossed the median and collided with the bus on the side, because the one on the side got hit in the midsection of the bus. And
so you think
I'm thinking the bus driver of the one who crossed over the median, went through the window or something like that. Doesn't say.
Well, what side of the bus? I don't see. Which side of the bus that the bus landed on, the one that was hit?
Yeah.
I don't have pictures. I just have that one video.
As a mother, though, I just feel that, like, if that was my kid, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, that's what some of the parents were saying. The buses are supposed to be safer than the car.
Yeah, well, half of them don't have seatbelts on them anyway. Not like that would help.
Even
them,
if they did have seatbelts,
well, you know what? We didn't have any seatbelts on our school
buses. Kids don't put those on.
Either.
No.
Kids don't put those on.
We used to ride in the back of pickup trucks, you know what I mean, when we were growing up. That was okay, so.
Yeah, but we didn't have parents that went, flying through the woods either with the people in the back of the pickup truck or jumping over curbs or...
No, we were.
They drove with somewhat of a
more responsible. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they drove responsibly.
These kids today, I tell you.
Yeah, there was an accident not too long ago in Tampa. A guy was driving, had people in the back of his truck, made a U-turn on one of the streets down there, and hit the curb, or pulled into the parking lot of a gas station. It had to hit a little bump going into it. People flew out the back of the truck. And he took off.
Kept on going.
Well, no, he jumped out of the truck and left.
Oh, probably because he didn't have his license.
I don't remember whether he had his license or whatever happened with that, but he
did the dip.
Yeah, left the truck, left he left everything. Didn't even look to see or
if
check
everybody was okay.
If anybody was okay, he just saw that.
He was just on his way to Home Depot to pick up some Mexicans and throw them in the back anyway. So he
was on his way to the store to go buy some beer.
With people in the back of
the pickup truck, and he pulled into the gas station and hit the bump going into the gas station, and the people they flew out. Well, I think one of the girls landed on her head. I'm pretty sure she died. Because I remember there was a fatality in the accident. Wow. But the guy just took off. He didn't even stop to, I don't even think he stopped and put the truck in park. Because I think they said the truck he jumped out of the truck and left when he saw that the people got thrown out. He jumped out of the truck and ran down the street. Just left the truck still rolling across the parking lot.
Well, obviously they found him because else there wouldn't be a story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure they found him. Because somebody that survived out of the back of the truck, I'm sure they told who
Pictures
it was.
at 11,
I got pulled over at one of those traffic stops that, they line up, and if you're not wearing your seatbelt, they'll have you move to the side of the road, so then they give you a ticket for the seatbelt. And I didn't have my seatbelt on, so they forced me to go over to the side of the road. And as I'm getting my ticket, this guy drives past in a pickup truck, with about 5 Mexicans in it. Like that's no big deal. But me wearing a seatbelt is a big deal. Not wearing a seatbelt is a big deal. You know, you got 5 people in the back of the bed over here, not strapped in or anything like that, standing up, and they're worried about me with no seatbelt, not wearing a seatbelt. And they clearly saw. They were standing up, you know, like they were holding on to the roof of the pickup of the cab.
Right.
It was no big deal. Oh, all right.
That's crazy.
Freaking white cops, man. Prejudice.
White cops. He's pulling out the race card. Yeah.
Goddamn white cops, man. They could do no right.
Whites can do no right. Is that it?
Whites can do no right.
Okay. Yeah, I always wondered about getting pulled over for the seatbelt in the older cars that don't have the shoulder strap. How can they tell that you're wearing a seatbelt without actually pulling you over and looking down in your car to see if you have your seatbelt?
Oh, the one that does itself.
Just the waist belt.
Yeah.
The ones that don't have the shoulder strap, like my old '64 truck, all that had was the waist belt.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have the shoulder strap.
Didn't have the shoulder strap.
They didn't come out with those until what, '70s?
What?
Like you would know.
What?
Like you would know.
Yeah.
They came out with them in the '70s.
The shoulder strap for the seatbelts.
Shoulder straps. Oh.
Yeah, they didn't come out with those until like the '70s, late '70s. All the
Something
earlier
like-
cars only had the waist
A
belts.
pickup truck you were driving with a bench seat going across?
Yeah. Bench seat. Even if I took the seat out and put in a
bucket,
a regular bucket seat, still would have only had the waist belt. There's no shoulder strap in it. No shoulder strap in those cars.
My mother, she used to have a car. It was a Dodge Monaco in 1990, I think. I was really, really young. And they had the automatic.
It sounds funny when he says that, right?
It does. It sounds funny when you say that.
What?
I was so young.
In 1990, I was so young.
Yeah,
I was so young back then.
I was so young. Well, I was at 1990. I was 5 years old. So they had the automatic shoulder strap that every time you open up the door, the shoulder strap would start from the top of your door where the corner is, and then come down to like where your mirror would be, your side view mirror. And when you jump in, it goes back up, so it's holding. It's holding you in at that point. It's holding you in at that point. I never strapped the center.
That was.
I want to see that on replay. I just swiped that completely.
Quit smacking that around like that.
Get on my face.
How'd that go?
Yeah.
Something like that.
But,
all right, so what was it you were talking about before you smacked the microphone around?
The shoulder strap. It was automatic.
Oh, yeah.
It was automatic, and when you open up the door, it lets you get out of the car, and then when you close the door, it locks in. So
I've seen those in some of the newer cars. Yeah,
it's on a track, and it automatically straps itself across your chest.
Yeah,
and then you had a seat belt that you would connect also on your lap. I wouldn't connect the seat belt, of course, but
yeah.
I wish they still had those.
Well, they do. In the older cars.
In the older cars, not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Not in those newfangled cars.
Yeah.
Those plastic
I wonder if they
cars.
made a car at all without a seatbelt.
Wait, what?
I wonder if they made, if there was a year, well, of course, probably.
Of course, back in the, when they
I wonder when they
when
first,
the Model Ts came out.
I wonder when they first put seatbelts on. I'm going to Google that, the first seatbelt.
Okay.
The year of the first seatbelt.
Back then they were just using a burlap tie.
Go get your daddy's belt and put it around.
Yes. We'll get a length of rope. We'll make some seatbelts.
We're going to strap in the baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there had to be a reason, though. Yeah, I think we should put some kind of belt in there so they don't fly out like that. You know.
Well, cars back then did 30, 40 miles an hour
down the dirt road. Yeah.
How fast did they go back then, Tony?
They went pretty darn fast.
When you're going down a hill, you really picked up speed.
Seatbelts, yeah.
Seatbelts, yeah.
It went just a little faster than the tractor.
The things we talk about.
We're going to take the tractor into town.
Take the tractor.
Seatbelt. The world's first seatbelt law.
Oh, wow.
Was in 1970.
Really?
So in the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s,
yeah,
didn't have seatbelts.
I rode on my
Well,
mama's
no, because
lap,
I had a 67 El Camino and it had seatbelts.
They did have seatbelts, but there was no law to strap in.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
There was no actual law. That's what I was looking for. The actual first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want some stupid advertisement.
But yeah, I rode on my mama's lap. You know what I mean? So in the car, so that wouldn't have happened. Now you can't do that. You can't. You got to have your kid in the back seat. It's got to be facing a certain way, depending on how old the baby is. So yeah.
Remember people having station wagons. You see kids in the back, all the way in the back of the of the hatchback, sitting there playing.
Yeah, we actually had a seat in the back of our family station wagon that just popped up. So you'd be sitting in the back, looking out the back window on like road trips and stuff. So
watching the guy behind you.
Yeah, I remember those backwards facing seats.
I remember those.
The backwards facing seat that folded
those
up.
Those were the days. Yeah.
Those were the days.
And you could
Go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Go to the grocery store and need to put groceries in. You just folded the seat down and then go up the back.
Mm-hmm. It had that pretty wood grain on the side. You know what I'm talking about. On the side of the station wagon.
Like on a Wagoneer, like those old Jeep Wagoneers.
Kind of.
Freaking another New Yorker.
Who?
Another New Yorker.
Yeah. Seatbelts were invented by English engineer George Cayley in the early 19th century, though Edward J. Claghorn of New York was granted the first patent.
Oh, back in that. So they've been around since.
It just says early in the 19th century.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
February 10th. Oh, the first patent was February 10th, 1885.
For a seatbelt, yeah.
For a safety belt.
But you don't hear about them now because people are stupid now, so they have to wear them.
Yeah, it was a safety belt for tourists, painters, and firemen. So it wasn't actually for a vehicle, the one that the guy made. The guy put the patent in 1885. In 1903, French inventor Gustave Désiré Leveau invented a special kind of seatbelt.
Yeah, that sounds French.
1911, Benjamin, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name.
Do it.
Had the Cavalry Saddle Shop fashion a belt for the seat of the Wright Flyer. He wanted it to hold him firmly in his seat so he could better control his aircraft. So 1946 and early in the 1950s, Dr. Sheldon made a major contribution to the automotive industry with his idea of a retractable seatbelt. And this came about greatly in part from the high number of head injuries and a lot of injuries resulted in death. So this doctor decided to
do something.
Yeah, he went to the automobile industry with these retractable seatbelt idea. Yeah, because I don't remember the ones we had in the 60s. I don't remember them being retractable. You were just two belts, and you adjusted it, and you slapped it on.
Strapped it in.
Yeah. So I guess it was, I don't remember, I guess maybe by 1970 they had the one side that was retractable on the floor. And you still had the other belt that you connected to it. But it doesn't actually say when the actual first seatbelt. 1949, 1955, and the Nash and the Ford offered seatbelts as options. While the Swedish Saab first introduced seatbelts as a standard in 1958.
I was going to say, do you want the standard fully loaded?
Yeah.
Safety features.
Yeah, now, and this was just as a standard feature in 1958 after the Saab GT750 was introduced at a New York motor show. Damn New Yorkers. I don't know why I say that, but I do.
What?
But
say what?
Damn New Yorkers.
Damn New Yorkers.
I know.
It's so
you don't...
stupid.
I'm not saying they're stupid. They're obviously not stupid while they got seatbelts and shit.
They got seatbelts, yeah.
Let's see. Fitted as a standard, the practice became commonplace. So I guess after that in 1958, 55. Yeah, in 1958. So I guess that's when the seatbelt actually became a standard as commonplace. But it doesn't say...
Buckle up for safety.
Oh, the law actually for wearing a seatbelt started becoming, I guess, in 1970.
Yeah.
Because, by then everybody was going really fast. And
the 70s, yeah.
That's when they started coming out with all the muscle cars in the late 60s and 70s.
The cocaine era, yeah.
Right up until the gas crunch, whatever that was, in 78, 77. Somewhere in there, 76. I don't remember the exact year. I just remember it was like right before I got my driver's license, or right after I got my driver's license. They almost went to gas rations. Yeah, and then the price of gas just started jumping up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, that was back then.
Way back then.
Way back when? Way back then.
What else?
When is then?
What else? Besides seatbelts.
I don't know.
Crashes.
But I just thought that was interesting. I don't know when. I didn't know when seatbelts actually were put into cars. So now I do.
Now you do.
I have something interesting.
Interesting.
A Florida man says police say a Florida man shopping in Walmart stole cow tongues and stuffed them in his pants.
What?
Police say 44-year-old Jason Puttock was charged last week with misdemeanor theft after a Walmart security guard spotted him slipping 2 packages of tongue in his waistband. When the guard confronted Puckett at the store exit, Puckett denied stealing the packages and said he had put them back on the shelf. But the guard told authorities Puckett had removed them from his pants when he didn't think he was being watched and ran from the store. Jail records show Puckett remained in jail Tuesday.
Puckett.
Bail was set at $2,500. The defendant.
Cow tongues.
Yeah, cow tongues.
First of all, if you're going to shoplift, that's not something that's going to be on my list.
Well, it was a misdemeanor, $35, but
but cow tongue.
Cow tongue, yeah.
I mean, you see that in the. I don't know that I've ever tried it.
No.
Beef tongue or whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard it was supposed to be really good.
It's tender. It's really
good.
Well,
yeah.
You've had it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't.
You'd eat it if you knew.
I don't want to be tasting somebody else's, some other animal's taste buds.
This is cooked, so there's no problem.
Cooked or not, I still don't want to taste some other animal's taste buds.
Those taste buds are probably burnt off while you're cooking it.
Yeah.
It's tender, I'm telling you. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. But
all right, let's put that on the bucket list.
Eat a cow tongue.
Eat a cow tongue.
It's even better when you let it marinate by putting it
dip it in gravy.
When you put it down your pants.
Do you remember the Wonder Years? Remember that show?
Yes.
Yes. Well, Fred Savage's Wonder Years jacket is now officially part of history, so they must have put it in like a museum or stuff.
They've iconized it.
His
the little Jets. The little Jets jacket. Yeah. And Winnie's outfit too. So,
Winnie.
Yeah, Kevin Arnold. Remember?
Yeah, the girlfirlriend.
They have a picture of him. He
Looks the
same.
little flowery dress, that white flowery
with
dress.
The little tassels.
She was a cock tease. She was.
Probably still is.
She probably still is. Either that or a slut.
She's doing porn now. Yeah.
She?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember what her. Yeah, I mean, the Fred Savage. That was an easy name to remember. I don't remember what her name was. The actress.
Kevin and Winnie. Remember? Yeah. So I guess it's in a museum or something now.
Museum right next to Dorothy's slippers from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. It's in the Smithsonian National Museum of American History.
Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Oh, Smithsonian. It's that big.
It's big. It's that big.
Right next to Archie Bunker's chair.
He looks the same though. He looks the same.
Oh,
it doesn't. Yeah.
I just found that article with Floral City Home. Over 100 cats.
Oh yeah, Mish was saying that earlier. The cats. Yes. The crazy cat lady. 100 cats.
100 cats.
Yeah. I've had 2 cats at one time before, but that's pretty much it.
Once heavy equipment was fired up to be put to work, they didn't take long to demolish the Floral City house. We had no idea what was inside. We had no idea. They ended up finding 133 cats. But that was last month when they removed them.
133?
133 cats. That's a crazy cat lady.
I couldn't even tell you. I had to deal with this crazy cat lady once.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even tell you how many cats she had. There was just no way. First off, she wouldn't let you in
the house,
into her trailer to even see how many cats that she actually had.
Mm-hmm.
But she would complain. She would go over my head and complain to the owners of the trailer park that I wasn't fixing something in her trailer. But yet she wouldn't let you inside. She wouldn't let you inside to fix anything.
To fix it.
Yeah.
So how are you supposed to fix whatever she needed?
What it is she didn't like me because I was getting. She was feeding all the feral cats
around in the area in the park.
Around in the area, so that they were all coming to her trailer, and so there's like hundreds of cats outside.
Kidnapping cats.
And then well then so she didn't want to let you inside to see, and I was complaining to the park owners about her and her feral cat stuff, and so she didn't like me. So she would go over my head and complain directly to them that I wasn't fixing something in her trailer.
Now, did they say he can't do any maintenance in your house if you don't let him in?
Right, they did, because I went over that with them. And one time, what was it? She had some kind of stuff on the outside of her trailer that her trailer needed to be pressure washed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when you pressure wash off a trailer, you usually use a bleach solution.
50-50.
Or liquid chlorine, like they use
ammonia, maybe.
Whatever. We usually 50-50 it with water, spray it on with one of them little sprayers, and then wash it off with a pressure washer. She called the Department of Agriculture.
Because of the chemicals?
Yeah. Because I was using chemicals on her trailer.
You're going to kill my cat.
That was a whole big fiasco just for me. I mean, I had to be interviewed by some guy from the Department of Agriculture and fill out these
what you using there, boy?
Yeah, well,
and after I filled out the forms, then they had to send me a letter within the next 6 weeks to let me know whether they were taking me to court or not.
Really?
Did they?
No.
Good. Because you were doing your job, and
yeah, they said, well, your solution might have been a little bit strong. You might want to, because they asked me what chemical I used, and if I used any other chemical, and how strong I used it, and whether I
were you interrogated?
Diluted it. Yeah, I was. Then they came in and they wanted to see. They took pictures of every piece of equipment that I used, the bottles of whatever it was I used, the labels on them. And then in their determination, they weren't going to fine me. They weren't going to do anything to me, take me to court.
You were just doing your job.
I was just doing my job.
Just doing your job.
The same way as I've always done it, because I've pressure washed people's houses and roofs and trailers and all that before. So
no big deal. But this lady
and it was no big deal.
This lady wanted to be a bitch.
And I explained that to them, whatever, when they came, and I was like, look, look down there, you can see all the cats right now. that's why she's complaining. But,
she shouldn't have that many cats to begin with.
Right. And in her lease, it said, because they had a cat problem before I had come on board to work there. I guess the management before there had a cat problem, and they had gotten rid of all the feral cats that they thought they got rid of most all the feral cats that were in there before this lady moved in. And, when she moved in, she asked us, are pets okay? And I was like, the lease says you can have a dog or you can have 1 or 2 cats. That's it.
Not 100 cats.
Right. And she goes, well, I only have 2 cats.
But the other ones are feral.
Right.
They're out and about. They're not mine. They're in the wild.
But she would leave all her windows and her doors open all day long. The cats would run through and come in. She'd lay food everywhere. She'd go out in the backfield behind the trailer park and, leave bowls of food out for all the little kitties. And they're mean, them feral ones. They can be pretty mean.
Yeah.
They can be pretty
Somebody
mean.
tried to give me one time, and it just hid under the bed, and you try and come here, kitty.
Yeah, even if you get a kitten that's that's
born in the wild.
Yeah.
They
are pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Got clawed up quite a few times. And then we had this lady who was a cat rescue person who would come, and she'd lay traps all over the place to catch these feral cats, to take them.
To get them fixed, probably.
Yeah, she would take them and get them spayed and neutered and all that, whatever they do to cats,
And microchipped, yeah.
And because I guess, I'm not sure how the law goes here in this county, but in that county, you can take the cats, get them spayed and neutered, or whatever, the feral cats, but you have to take them back and release them into the same area where you got them.
Gotcha. Wherever you found them, yeah.
Yeah. You can't just, take them, get them spayed and neutered, and, give them away somewhere, or you're not supposed to. But I guess it's like a catch and release kind of thing.
Catch and release. Or come as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, well, enough about feral cats.
Feral cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember Epic Mealtime? Remember those crazy
Yes.
videos? Yeah.
Epic Mealtime, are they in the news again?
Well, actually, Seth Rogen and James Franco made a 33,000 calorie Korean lasagna. So there's a video in there. But yeah, they're the guys from Pineapple Express. If you're not sure who they are, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, but they're not part of.
No, they just made
Epic
their
Mealtime.
own thing. Yeah, there's a video. It's Korean barbecue lasagna. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of the stuff that Epic Mealtime makes, and some of them are really. Yeah. Some of them are pretty creative, and I wouldn't mind trying myself, but some of them are a little over the top.
I'll share the video. There's probably audio if you want to play it, or.
Yeah, well, send it to me, and I'll look at it.
In a message, or just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just send it to me in a message, and then I can.
Then you can click it, because they probably explain how to do it, but it's just funny. Those guys together are funny anyway.
Seth Rogen and Franco, as you say?
James Franco.
James Franco.
Yeah. But James Franco looks horrible in this video, so.
Yeah, and because I'm not even sure what the guy's name is from Epic Mealtime. I have no idea.
Yeah, remember that crazy? Remember they made that big bowl of cereal with 20 different times. Was it cereal? Was it a breakfast thing? Was it? I don't remember.
I don't know. They made a candy breakfast.
Oh yeah, the candy thing.
The candy breakfast.
Yeah. But they said that's been around since
with gay
2010.
Bacon strips.
Gay bacon strips?
Yeah, gay bacon strips.
Okay.
Gay bacon strips. They say that 100 times through the video.
Gay bacon strips.
Gay bacon strips.
Well.
Gay bacon strips.
Yeah.
And more gay bacon strips.
Well, pork belly in Korean means ball sack, so that was one of the things that stuck out there. Oh, okay. But I sent you the link. So
you sent me the link,
I
so
did.
I can find it now.
You can find it. You can click it. You can try and play it, and maybe we'll make it later.
Here it is.
Okay.
In Louisiana, a man Chad Babin, 46, has found himself on the wrong side of instant justice after trying to kidnap a woman for reasons unknown. As it turns out, the woman cries alert for her father and son, who came out and delivered one hell of a beatdown, as indicated in his mugshot. He has a mugshot over here. As anyone would do, the woman began fighting Babin and made her way inside the house while struggling to free herself from his grasp. Between screaming and ruckus, the woman's father and son were alerted to the situation and sprung into action. Needless to say, they were not able to free the woman, but taught the aggressor a valuable lesson via an old-fashioned pistol whipping. According to the report, the woman's father smacked Babin, in the face with his gun while the family members held him down until police arrived, finding him detained at gunpoint. Babin was taken to a nearby hospital, treated for his injuries, charged with simple assault, battery, simple criminal damage to property, some home invasion, and simply kidnapping. I guess he was trying to kidnap her, and the family came and helped him. His face looks pretty mangled from this pistol whipping that the father had given him. Good for him. I'll post this.
Okay. Did you get the video out?
Yeah, I got the video. There's audio.
Is there?
With it, but I mean, we probably won't listen to the whole thing, but you can listen to Seth Rogen, and I guess in the beginning.
I love him.
Do you?
I do.
All right. I guess we'll see if I can get it up here. All right. You ready? We'll give this a try.
Ready.
I want to hear what they got to say about this 33,000 calorie barbecue lasagna. Korean barbecue lasagna, which is 33,000 calories, which is
a lot.
That's a lot of calories.
It's like more than the average North Korean citizen is allowed to eat in a year.
Allowed to eat. Yeah.
What
do you mean I'm not allowed?
Right,
okay, go. I hear static.
Yeah, it's not playing.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
it's okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I
no.
Don't know.
What are you serious?
Yeah. There you go.
You do all the work and you take all the credit. Like, if we wanted to replace you, we could replace you like that. Like that!
Okay, first of all, you can't replace me like that. I'd like to see you try. Second of all, that snap in my face was gangster. Not gangster. You killed it. I quit. Good luck trying to replace me. Good luck trying to find a new sauce boss.
Yeah, let's get out of here, sauce boss.
No. You stay here. Okay? Look at me.
Are they high?
Probably.
Do you think they're high?
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Your sauces have new bosses.
We're the new
There's your
sauce
Seth
bosses.
Rogen.
This is Seth Rogen. I'm James Franco. We're officially taking over as sauce bosses from Harvey Morgenstein, who quit or f***ing died or something. Who f***ing cares?
I don't even know. What we're doing today is we're making some Korean barbecue lasagna.
That's sauces!
We're gonna epicize Korean barbecue. Is that what you say?
Epicize!
Epicize it.
Sauces all over the place. Yo, you know the difference between regular barbecue and Korean barbecue?
What?
Korean barbecue has more soul.
Oh.
No! Back the f*** up! Back the f*** up!
That weirdo.
Guys are crazy.
Now we're starting with bulgogi.
Bulgogi is a grilled beef dish named after the lead prosecutor of the Manson family trial.
That is 100% not true.
All right, well, we'll Google it later.
Well, yeah, we'll Google it later.
We'll be Googling that later.
That sounds great. Can I come with you guys?
You can Google with us.
I love Googling.
Oh, yeah, you can
Google so hard, so
I would Google with them.
Both of you guys.
You Google with them?
Cool. Chill. What'd you find?
So many things.
Cool.
Googling me, huh?
Is that
Yeah.
out of line?
We'll Google you back, bro.
I used to Google Dave.
And now, another Korean staple, grilled pork belly.
James, you know about tons of stuff. What part of the pig does the pork belly come from?
I got this. It's belly, which in Korean means ball sack.
That kind of sounds a little misleading.
And super gross. But we're gonna eat it anyway.
Let's eat it! Next, we're making samjang, which is this weird spicy sauce that the Koreans refer to as the devil's ketchup. And I mean, I don't know what the this shit is.
Yo, I know Samjang is a doctor.
Well, you better call him, because people are about to eat this and I did not wash my hands.
Some unsanitary devil's ketchup.
This is what Korea was known for before Psy came along and ruined it for everybody.
Sigh.
Yeah, exactly. Sigh.
No, I was sighing.
You were sighing?
Yeah.
You don't say sigh when you sigh. You just sigh like this. Picture that, but not super weird. That's a sigh.
Okay. For our kimchi fries, we're making gochujang kimchi paste. But if you want to go traditional, you can make your own kimchi at home.
It's super easy. You take radishes, onions, and cabbage, put them in a clay pot, bury it underground for several weeks until it ferments.
You'll know it's ready when it smells like
gunpowder.
Yo, take one step away from me, please. One step!
Back off my man!
Smells like this ass. Now we're making kimchi bacon. Can you do 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon with kimchi bacon?
Easy. Kevin Bacon's in Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is in That Thing You Do with Liv Tyler. Liv Tyler's in One Night at McCool's with Richard Jenkins. Richard Jenkins is in Eat, Pray, Love with you. And you are currently holding 2 pieces of kimchi bacon.
I'm pretty sure I'm also in Apollo 13.
You are not. Moving on.
You can't make Korean barbecue lasagna without noodles, right?
Don't ask me. I'm high as
Okay, we're making kimchi noodles. We're just infusing some water with kimchi paste and boiling noodles in them. I think that works, right? Someone off camera is giving me the thumbs up, so we are proceeding according to plan.
Kimchi noodles would be a dope-ass name for a little dog or something.
Like a Pomeranian.
No!
I'll leave now, sorry.
Pomeranian? Finally, we're making kimchi pancakes, which ironically are not available at the International House of Pancakes, which I have something to say about.
Okay, no, you are not inserting your political pancake views into this online cooking show.
Aye, Hop.
Let's just build this fucking thing.
Okay, we're putting these things down.
We're putting down noodles.
We're making some lasagna things. Put this down. Careful, that bacon. Whoa. There you go.
Okay.
Whoever eats this.
I guess they got like 10 pounds of bacon for this thing.
And lasagna?
Yeah.
What else?
This guy.
They got a super huge. You'd have to watch this video. It's a super huge, deep, deep
casserole
pan.
Yeah.
Don't use all of it. Spread it out. Don't use all of it.
What? Not all of it?
Okay, now mix the fries up with your hands. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, they got French fries in it.
That is the devil ketchup.
The devil ketchup.
The devil ketchup. Bacon, more bacon.
You guys relax with the goddamn noodles.
It's the internet. It's not moving.
More noodles.
Yes, it
Look at making this part up.
More bacon.
More
These
bacon.
things have weird ball sacks.
Oh, it's not. I guess it's not really the bacon. It's the pork belly bacon stuff.
Kimchi bacon!
Oh. You guys bought these.
That was quick, huh?
That was quick. No? Of a Korean restaurant on retainer.
That's the other guy crying. They said they didn't need him anymore.
Prove that if you dream it, you can make it. Even if it will definitely make you shit a lot.
Does it have the ingredients?
Beautiful.
No.
No.
James Franco, Seth Rogen. I get it. You guys don't need me. All right, Harvey. We've been waiting for you.
What?
Yeah.
Don't you see, Harvey? We knew you'd been watching us this whole time.
Yeah, your spirit was here. It was guiding us to make this piece of shit. Really?
No, not really. A chimp could do your job,
Yeah,
dumbass.
this is the lamest thing I've ever done, Seth. Let's get out of here. Let's make some movies.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
do this food show.
Food show.
True. True.
All right, let's eat.
I'm not eating this garbage.
I'm not eating that.
Me neither.
Now they're just all chowing down on it.
Does it look good?
Next time we cut off our own arm and eat it.
Jesus, obviously. God, obviously. You make it all about James. Again. Oh, yeah, no, whatever.
wasn't in that
whatever. I'm not in that mood. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
You really gonna eat your own arm? If you like this Korean lasagna, go see our movie, The Interview.
That's right. They're coming out with another movie soon.
I don't doubt it.
They're funny. They're fun.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
So, did it look good? Did it look edible?
It looked edible.
Yeah.
Just, they just layer stuff and layer stuff and layer stuff.
French fries in it, and pasta too. Is that what they were saying?
French fries and pasta and pork belly and sauce and.
It wasn't pork belly. It was balls. But yeah.
I guess I don't know. Tiny Tim got nothing to say about it.
He is zoned out. He is scrolling. He forgot he was.
I don't have
I thought he was taking a nap over there while he was all laid back with his eyes rolled back in his head.
I was just looking to see what's next.
What's next? Europe.
Europe. No. Yeah, but they always have good stuff. The first one that I ever watched was their candy breakfast.
The epic video things, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I gotta watch them again. I gotta see something else they did, and it was like,
yeah,
it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then I started seeing. I think one of my oldest son went to a Halloween thing, and he actually made something that they had on there. Made a cup out of bacon strips.
A cup out of bacon.
Yeah, he made a cup out of bacon strips. He actually drank out of it for a little while.
Until
it started leaking too much, and then
high coffee and bacon don't get
yeah, and then he shared it with some girl. They ate it.
Aww.
Because it was bacon with
some
liquor.
Girl.
So, yeah, some girl that was at the party where he was.
Isn't that special?
Yeah, they shared a bacon cup. Yeah.
What else is going on?
I don't know. How's the weather outside? It's already. It was 60.
Outside is frightful.
It was 60.
No, it's not.
It was 67 degrees when we first came in here this morning at 7
Usually
o'clock.
I tap things up on my phone.
And now it's 72.
Tim.
This says it's 72
What's the weather?
Weather what?
It was wet outside this morning, but I think that was just it's 98% humidity.
It says it's 66 degrees in Spring Hill right now.
A good year.
Well, it's 72 right outside.
I must have the wrong weather report.
I got the weather thing right here beside me. See?
That's wrong.
Oh.
How can it be wrong? It's right on the house.
That's not calibrated correctly.
And it's not calibrated.
Okay.
Give me
Calibrate
a cup of ice.
Calibrate this.
Hey now. That's my job.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I have
Is
calibrated.
it coffee time?
Yeah.
Is it coffee time?
Yeah.
Why do you need coffee?
No, we just need to drink some more.
You need to drink some more coffee? I don't know. I'm over here in charge of the controls. I guess I could make coffee time. How about that? If I push on the right buttons at the right time.
9:13 right now.
Hey, and Simon's in the chat. How about that?
No, I saw him, but I don't understand what he's saying.
He was probably talking about the audio that was coming from the video that came.
Oh, did it even come out? Could people even hear it?
What?
What?
He called himself a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ass in the UK.
Yeah.
Who's back again?
They're trying not to.
Yeah.
They're being nice on our chat. I guess, but our chat's lets you put explicit words in.
Yeah.
I think.
It's
I've never really.
It's not going to kick you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never tried it.
I don't know. I tried to talk to him on their chat the other day, and I tried to put like the name of the show in.
You got
kicked
booted.
me right out. Yeah, kicked me right out.
You can't say that here.
Yeah. So, but they
say
got me
but
all
when.
straightened back out. I can get back in and everything. I talked to them already, so they let me right back in. I was like, hey, I just tried to type the name of the show in. Not, I wasn't trying to be, I normally don't talk that way anyhow, except for when I'm talking shit like today, or yesterday,
or the day before,
or even the day before, or tomorrow, the next
and
day.
the next day,
Can't wait
and
for
the
tomorrow.
next day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'll be sitting over there. She can sit here.
Huh?
I'll be sitting over there. She can sit here.
I would say something right now, but it's probably a subject that's probably better off left alone.
Yes, off the air.
Yes, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was about this guy that used to work in this garage that I worked in.
Mm-hmm.
Not this garage.
Anyway.
Okay.
No. When I was a kid,
Gotcha.
I worked in a truck shop.
Mhm.
It was a light truck shop or automotive truck shop, whatever.
Mhm.
And there was this guy who worked there, and he was working there because he was family.
Mm-hmm.
He was like related to the people who owned the place. Mm-hmm. They would purposely send him out to get the cars that a girl drove in.
Why?
Do you really want to know? They'd give him the keys, right, and then everybody would go to the garage door and watch him go out to the parking lot to get the car.
Mm-hmm. I really do want to know.
You really do want to know?
Yeah.
Because he would sniff the seat
Oh.
before he got in the car to bring it in the shop.
Oh. Before he sat down in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he know?
Oh, you know what? That just reminded me. I know his name.
Sammy Sniffer?
His name was Tim.
Get the fuck out of here.
His name was Tim. His name was Tim. I'm not going to say his last name, but his name was Tim.
We'll see.
That's so funny. I just remembered that. His name was
We'll
Tim.
see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's nice.
That's why he wants
Really?
her. That's why he
Nasty.
wants the new guest to sit in his chair.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So he can sniff the seat.
My mic came off.
Hey, no. So you got to always
See what
think-
happens
just
when I
thinking
play?
about it.
Yeah. Now that's going to be his name tomorrow.
What?
Timmy the seat sniffer.
You can't say that now because it's for tomorrow, not now.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Tim.
This girl, she's not going to want to come in. I heard yesterday's show.
Covering up your microphone doesn't really do much good when there's other microphones in the room.
When she walks in, she's like, "Which one's Tim?"
She can still hear you.
All she has to do is look at the video.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Which is surprisingly, we haven't had any problems with that today.
No, yeah, it hasn't went off.
It's
It's
he must
still
have got the maintenance guy must have got a good battery in there this time.
or
He must
charged
have-
them.
Well, no, they were all charged and set in here yesterday. So they were all set because he had to come in, put one in, and then he had to go put another one in.
Okay.
That's why they're sitting right there. So
Well, where
you
are the
just-
other 6 batteries?
in the charger?
Oh.
Where?
Oh,
Where's the
see?
charger?
Over there.
Way over there.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, it's over there.
Over yonder.
It's over there on that side.
It's over there.
Yeah. So we must have got a good one. Now watch it. 30 seconds
It'll
from
go-
now, it'll just go.
It'll
click.
go. Boop.
Yeah.
Black screen.
So
But not yours. Yours is hardwired.
that's right. Mine's hardwired because that's the important one. The one who sits over here is the important one. The camera's got to be on all the time. All the time.
Oh my God!
Did it go? Just now.
Just
now.
went.
Maintenance guy. Oh, you don't have to do it. We'll just put on a commercial and we'll just go to break for a second, and we'll come back and deal with it. And
Is it break time? What time is it? Is it?
It's-
Oh my!
yeah, we only really have. We're going to take a really short break because we
Short break.
really only have like 40 minutes left of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay.
Yeah, so let me get something on
Commercial
here.
time. Commercial time.
The wrong one. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go with this. All right, and then we'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Limited time offer, 24-month commitment and credit qualification required. Cancellation fee, auto pay, and paperless billing and other restrictions apply. If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Only Dish brings you the best in entertainment for less than $20 a month. Cut the cable and don't get directed. Switch to Dish because at just $19.99, Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. It's so simple. The same channels cost less with Dish. So since you can't see the difference, don't pay the difference. Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Get premium movie channels free for 3 months, starting at just $19.99. Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. Call now to save with Dish. Dial 1-800-518-1300. That's 1-800-518-1300. The same channels for less than $20 a month. Dish. Call 1-800-518-1300 for details. Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom150.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom150.com. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom150.com.
If you're diabetic, this message could change your life. Is your blood sugar out of control even when you do all the right stuff? Are you afraid of diabetic blindness and the risk of amputation, as well as all those other side effects? Well, you should be. Is there anything that could help manage your blood sugar? Nobetes is a natural supplement that may quickly and dramatically lower your blood sugar.
My name is Bob Corder. I've been using Nobetes for about 3.5 to 4 months now, and in the first 3 months, I've actually lowered my blood sugars from 500s down to 139, and then it dropped to 88 to 93.
My name is Kirsten. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and while taking Nobetes, my blood sugar levels dropped from 295 to 115 in just 1 day.
The FDA hasn't evaluated these statements, and Nobetes isn't intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But for many, it's helped drop their blood sugar. So if you've been evaluated with high blood sugar, don't delay. Evaluate Nobetes now. Call 800-476-8044 and get 2 bottles free. Just cover shipping and handling. Call 800-476-8044. That's 800-476-8044.
What's the difference between the Army and the Cub Scouts? Cub Scouts don't have heavy artillery.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT 13 at AdamandEve.com.
Thank you for calling McDonald's. This is Leslie. How may I help you?
Yeah, Leslie, how you doing today? My name is Bob. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, listen, I got a problem with one of your stores over here in Florida. Son of a bitchin' manager, he told me that I couldn't, see his Big Mac. When I told him, he got all irate that I wanted to see his Big Mac, and when I told him I would show him my Whopper.
See his Big Mac.
Well, I wanted to see it before I ate it. The son of a bitch giving me $5 to chew on his Big Mac. I wanted to see it.
Well, sir, I apologize, but this is a business line, and I do have your phone number is 352. Please send the call. Goodbye.
You son of a bitch. Don't believe it.
Thank you for participating in our customer satisfaction survey. Please answer the following questions on how...
Yeah, you son of a bitches. That's what you call customer service right there. Sons of bitches. All I wanted to do was know why he wouldn't let me see his Big Mac before he wanted me to play with it. Bastards.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-441-3678 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-441-3678 to take your call now. Call 1-800-441-3678. That's 1-800-441-3678. Again, 1-800-441-3678.
Burger King man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July, or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you're calling it right now. So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
so what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Where it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I would take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a
Okay.
chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be
Okay.
receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are
I
you
am
happily
married.
married? There's
I'm
a difference.
happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Happily married.
Are you sure? Anybody else
I'm
there?
very
Anybody
sure.
else there that's not married?
I'm very, very, very sure.
Does he share? I mean, I share. I got no problems with it.
I'm sure he will.
You think so?
I know he will.
Why? I don't get it.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Well, no, just my 2 Big Macs, my large fries, and a couple of shakes, and I'm on my way to come get it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking for you, and I'm gonna get you to go out on that date with me because you sound sexy.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, you just gotta tell me yes. You're gonna go out on a date with me, and I'll come get you.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Well, are you her husband?
Yeah.
You are? Listen, you drive. Listen, I'll be nice.
I'll drive.
You drive,
All right,
I'll be nice.
20 minutes.
15? Hello? Son of a bitch hung up on me. God damn, it's so hard to get a date in this town.
Brooksville Bob, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to push stop on it because it's not right. It's gross.
It crashed on us.
It crashed on me.
Crashed.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Now I should be able to fix you a little bit so that you don't have to be like right up on it.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on. We're back.
We're back?
We are?
We are back.
Okay.
We are back. See, there we are.
Oh, there we are.
There we are.
Now I see me.
Yeah.
Can
So now you shouldn't have to like put your face right up to the microphone. I think.
Right up to it.
Yeah.
I can back up a little bit.
On
Yeah, you can back off
And
a little bit.
I sound
yeah.
fine.
Now you sound all right.
All right. Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you for that.
that's what I was trying to do is adjust it because you said it was like in your visual way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to put it out of your visual way.
So then the screen is still in front of me. The microphone's next to me now. No, I understand.
And I should be able to, fix you up there where we can hear you now.
You fixed me up right.
Yeah, there you go. See, all you got to do is tilt your head a little bit.
Yeah.
And you should be good.
So.
Yeah, that sounds good. I can hear you perfectly. I don't know about them, but I can hear you perfectly.
Well, if you could hear me perfectly, then they can too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's how it works usually.
Is it?
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know. Because I could hear myself, and you guys couldn't hear me when I was having that problem before the last break.
Yeah. And the maintenance guy went out for the day, right? He had a doctor's appointment or something.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Yeah.
Was that for the dentist? Did he go?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
That's
to
the
the
code word,
dentist.
dentist. Yeah. No, I'm just. I'm just playing.
He'll see that later. He'll see that later. The dentist?
How is the dentist? Yeah.
Did you get your denture cream? No, he don't wear dentures. So.
Not yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
But.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I was talking to Brooksville Bob on the phone.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get him to come into the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Been a while.
Yeah, and actually sit here. Yeah, it's been a while since he actually sat in the studio with us. But he only came in the day we didn't have cameras up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, because no one's really seen him on camera.
Yeah, so nobody's ever really seen him on camera.
Yeah. Well, we've seen him,
Yeah, well, we've seen him.
Nobody else knows what he looks like.
Yeah, nobody else knows what he looks like. So
he's a dirty old man.
He's a dirty old man.
Yeah, he's kind of rough around the edges.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's always bitching. He's always grumpy. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, well, I guess that's part of living in Brooksville.
I guess. I don't know.
That's why they call him Brooksville Bob. Yeah, there we go. We all got the aha. Aha. I wonder if I have an aha. Let me see. Do I have an aha?
Aha. Oh, you mean sound effect aha?
Yeah, I wonder if I do.
You don't know how to do aha?
Because I don't know how to do aha.
With
but you know what?
with a
Hanukkah.
Yeah, the whole thing is like
like
I wonder if it's even working.
What, the sound thing?
Yeah, because
Oh,
we're
no,
not.
play
Our
it.
sound is not going out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so something must be wrong.
Uh-oh.
Because it's not working.
Okay.
Oh, are
Should
we
we
on though?
Are we on?
It says we are, but the whole thing is froze. It won't let me change anything. It won't let me push on any buttons. I can't. And there's no maintenance guy.
There's no maintenance guy.
Man, so it could be totally
Yeah, I was just out there, and we could be not even.
Hey MJ, do you hear us, MJ?
MJ, Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know. Or how about Simon? Can anybody hear us? I mean, because it says it's going, but yeah.
He's always out there.
I don't know. I can tell.
Yeah.
I know how to tell.
You know how to tell?
This.
Try this.
Yeah, I'm going to try this.
Okay.
And see.
Hear us, MJ?
MJ, where is she?
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
but nothing on... I can't see anything happening on the outside. But it's working.
Okay.
We're obviously still broadcasting.
It's rolling.
Yeah, it's just that everything over here froze, so I don't... It won't let me...
As long as we're still broadcasting.
Yeah, it won't let me do anything. So... Let me see. Yeah, so it's froze. But at least we're still broadcasting, so yay. And we've got another 25 minutes. But you know what's going to happen at the end is I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, because I won't be able to... It won't let me click on the ending...
On the outro?
For the outro for the show.
What are you going to do?
And, yeah, I don't know. I guess when it comes time, I just have to push close and see if it closes.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're stuck broadcasting for the rest of the day.
Forever.
We're going to be sitting here
We're just stuck here forever. Yeah.
We do.
All day.
No.
In spring hell.
Well, I'm already stuck in spring hell.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to spring hell.
Yeah. You can check out any time you want, but you can never leave.
Yeah, something like that. You can check out, but you can't leave.
Isn't that a song?
Isn't that a song? Yeah,
that's
it's
a song
somewhere. Somebody wrote a song. You can pretty much write a song about anything.
We got to work on like parody songs too. We keep saying that.
I know. We keep on saying that,
and we never
come up with any inspirational songs to sing.
No.
Or come up with.
Yeah, we got to get a shitter song.
Yeah.
In other news.
You know what? The whole thing is froze because it's not even showing the timer going or anything
it's just
on the
stopped.
show. Yeah, that's why I had to check to see if we were still broadcasting out.
Time has frozen.
It's froze. So, and nobody in the chat is talking back to us to let us know that they can still hear us. But when I play it, we're still playing, so
still rolling.
It's still got the delay, so it's got to be right.
Jeez,
that's weird. I've never had to do that before.
Oh.
Yeah, usually if we lose it, it's just gone. But now it's just frozen. I mean, I can't see any levels, voice levels, nothing. It's all gone. It's all just like frozen, stuck.
Technical malfunctioning.
You know what it is?
What?
It's because I played that Brooksville Bob. Brooksville Bob did it. I'm just going to blame it on him.
So it's the Brooksville Bob Ebola virus.
Yeah.
Bob.
It's the Brooksville Bob computer virus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bumbling Bob virus. That's what we'll call it.
The what?
The bumbling Bob virus.
The bumbling Bob.
The bumbling Ebola Bob virus.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
But yeah. But I don't know. We'll just have to fix it later.
In other news, in Tampa, that teenager who was found shot late Monday in front of a Tampa apartment, Jaquin Brannon, 17 years old, just found out after 11 p.m. Brandon had suffered gunshot wounds on the upper body. He was brought to a hospital in critical condition, pronounced dead shortly later. There's a $3,000 reward leading to the investigation if anybody has any information and arrest of suspect. Call Crime Stoppers.
What's the number?
Crime Stoppers, 1-800-873-TIPS.
And that's pretty much the national number,
That's
too.
probably the national number.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Crime
Stoppers.
Yeah, Crime Stoppers.
We should call it just to hear it. See what they say.
I wonder if they get you for like calling Crime Stoppers just for like to call them.
Just block them.
Like they do like 911.
Oh, yeah. because you
don't know if they do
can report anonymous my ass because they know where that phone call is.
Yeah, it's not really anonymous. Yeah,
No, they know exactly where it's coming from.
Yep.
Yeah, and they just push that GPS button on your phone and
Mhm.
say they're just right there. We know where you are, not even where you're where you're calling from. We know where you are.
Yeah. I was in a hotel a couple of years back in Pennsylvania. I was at a hotel on 422. That's East Main Street in Hershey.
Okay.
And
Up by Hershey Park, yeah.
Yeah, I was drunk and
drunk in a hotel.
I don't know what the situation was, but I was calling the cops on I don't know who or why or what,
Mhm.
but I picked up the phone and I said, hey, I like to report, and I halfway into my sentence I was like, wait, why am I calling the fucking cops? So I hung up the phone. 10 minutes later, you hear them knocking at the door. They come in and say, what's the problem here? There was no problem. I didn't mean to make a phone call. Well, we have to investigate. So then they searched the room, and nothing had happened, but they were there in 10 minutes. You know, I didn't tell them where I was, and
Right.
they turned up at the hotel room.
Yeah.
They-
Well, you could have been a hostage for all they knew. You know what I mean?
And someone hung up the phone, in the midst of someone making a phone call to the police for help.
Right.
But that was interesting.
Interesting.
We'll say. Well, because
Interesting, to say the least.
Those cops over there, they look for trouble. They have days in Pennsylvania. This is Lebanon County. They have days. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays that they just patrol the streets, and whoever's walking in the streets, they pull over to find out if they have a warrant. You know, like
Just random.
Just random.
Really?
You're not doing anything. You're walking down the street, and they'll pull up and say, "Let me see your identification. Where you going? You know, getting the whole 9 yards, finding out what they're doing, why they're out at this time at night." And they run their background to see if they have a warrant. If they have a warrant, they're taking them in. And that's their Tuesdays and Thursdays warrant day.
That's what they do. Hey, guess what day it is? Tuesday.
Yeah, guess what day it is? Tuesday. I mean, they must be looking.
They do it a little bit different here. They use the first week and the last week
of the month.
Yeah,
I gotta get those numbers.
You'll see them. You'll see them right out there the first week. You know, because I guess they're trying to start their quota, and then by the time the last week of the month gets here,
and their quota,
yeah, they gotta catch up. So it's like those 2 weeks in a row, the last week and the first week of the month.
The maintenance man says, "Sounds to me like operator error."
Well, then you can come in here and look at it because it's frozen. It will not let me change a single thing on that board.
Refresh.
I can't refresh because then it shuts.
I didn't
If
know.
I refresh it, then I lose the broadcast.
Yeah, then the whole broadcast would shut down.
Because it's showing me that there's still audio levels outgoing on the Brooksville Bob thing that I played, but it's not playing, and it's not showing the audio levels on our output.
Is it registering the time still, or is it frozen?
No, it's not registering anything. It's just saying that we're on air, and that's why I checked it on the Spreaker to see that we were still broadcasting. And obviously, if the maintenance man can hear it out there still broadcasting, we were still broadcasting. So, but it's not showing me that we're broadcasting. How about that?
Gotcha.
That's what I'm trying to say. That system is frozen.
How about that?
I cannot change. I can't change an audio level on it. I can't change anything. So, 30 seconds from now, maybe we'll see the maintenance man come in the door.
You think? Maybe.
Unless he's like far away and he's listening to me on the phone.
At the dentist. Yeah, getting the drill thing going.
So, yeah. But,
and the sucky thing.
Yeah, so I don't know that I'll be able to stop the show because I can't click on anything on there.
Right.
I can't stop it. I mean, I can stop it on the other two because they're not.
Thing.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Exactly that. Yeah, because the counter's not counting down.
It's
just standing still. Everything on there is standing still. It won't let me change anything.
Mm-hmm.
It won't let me play an effect. It won't let me play anything. Operator error. I got your error.
I got your error right here.
Got your error in the operation.
Error right here.
So yeah, but that took me away from. I was looking at this thing. I guess the Ferguson, the stepfather guy. I guess they're investigating him now.
Yeah, something had happened several months back with.
Well, they're investigating because of his angry comments on the street that night.
When he said,
while protesting.
when he said, "Burn this motherfucker down."
I thought it was the mother that said that.
I don't.
I thought both of them were being investigated, not just the stepfather.
It says the stepfather is in relation to the arson and all the rioting crap that went on down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't
So what
say
do?
anything
What's
else.
he doing?
No, it just says that they're just investigating him.
Okay.
Some video was circulated after last week's announcement, where it shows her on top of a car breaking down as the decision blares over her stereo. Her husband comforts her and then yells angry comments, including "burn this." Yeah, so I guess it was him.
It was okay.
That said, "Burn this bitch down."
Is that what it was? Burn this bitch down.
So I guess, the lawyer says, he called the reaction raw emotion, but completely inappropriate.
Right. I mean, I feel the pain if that's your.
And it says he's he's being investigated, but he hasn't been interviewed by the police yet.
Well, it says here that at 8:55 this morning, Michael Brown's stepfather has apologized for the controversial comments. On the night, the authorities announced to police, saying that he wouldn't be indicted in Michael Brown's death, but says to blame him solely for conditions in Ferguson after the grand jury decision goes way too far and is as wrong as the decision itself.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too. I feel that it's not his complete fault. You can't blame all that rioting and all that.
No, it's
that
not
was all that was going to happen.
It's not that he started. The
that was going to happen whether he said anything or not.
Exactly.
Right. It was already going on, right?
Well, he gassed people up even more. That's basically what
right.
happened.
Yeah, all they're saying is that he gave them the go. He told them to do it.
Yeah.
But
it's all his fault,
Yeah, so you can't blame him just because he said that, because how many other people were already saying it that weren't
rioting then at that point.
Happen to get caught on video.
Yeah. Exactly.
A
lot of people had
how
said
they say that it's only illegal if you get caught. And he got caught.
It's only a crime
on the
if you
video,
get caught.
and nobody else did, so they're just going to blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair.
And they're questioning, did Michael Brown's stepfather intend to incite rioting in the St. Louis suburb?
Did he intend to? At the time?
Oh, yeah, at the time, I really don't know.
I don't know that he intended to actually incite the riot, but he was intending to...
Oh, he wanted justice.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. I mean, there's no justice to be served because the police officer acted as a police officer should have.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't a bad cop.
Yeah, I saw a video, too. I should have posted that to... posted that to our page last night when I first saw it. There was a video on why should the police be afraid of an unarmed suspect. A woman police officer pulled a guy over, and he got out. His daughter got out, and it was on the police dash cam videos where they caught it. The guy's talking to the officer. The officer turns her back on him and then turns back to him, and he punches her in the face.
The little girl?
No, the guy.
Oh, the guy.
The father. He punches her in the face, knocks the officer completely out. She's on the ground. He's still punching her in the face.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see this.
Until she's completely knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can hear him on the video say, "I can't go to jail." So he goes, "Get back in the car, baby. I can't go to jail." And he gets back in the car. She gets back in the car, and they drive off. Well, eventually he went to jail. I think he got 60 years, I think is what it says, for
Assault on a Leo?
Assault on an officer, yeah. But I mean, out of nowhere, he just turned around and punched her right in the face. She didn't see it coming.
Blindsided her. She wasn't expecting it.
So, how can you blame officers for being so apprehensive?
Because anything can happen. This guy,
it could be anybody. The guy didn't look like he was really, some kind
He had his daughter with him.
Right. Yeah, he didn't look like a real threat, and he was, going right along with whatever the officer said right up until the time when, they turned around face to face to each other, and he just punched her right in the face.
Now, did he punch her in the face? I wonder if he had a warrant out on him. He did.
Well, he knew he had warrants, and if she was going to go
and arrest him.
Yeah, if she was going to go and run his license through or his ID or whatever it was.
He says to the daughter, I don't want to go to jail. You're going to jail now. You're going to jail now. After you get caught, you're going to jail either way, man. Your little warrants really didn't have anything to do with knocking out a police officer, maybe something minor.
Yeah,
but now,
he would have gone to jail eventually if he ever had gotten, caught or if they had ever done where they just, one day they just do warrant checks, they get warrants and they go out and try to find
the people who have warrants out.
Yeah. Yep. So eventually he would have probably gone to jail anyway, but he wouldn't have gotten 60 years for an assault on a police officer if he hadn't done it that way.
He didn't have to do it.
Yeah, he didn't have to do it.
But that brings us to the point where this guy, he didn't look like he was going to do anything wrong. He didn't look apprehensive.
Right, he was just pulled over for a minor traffic violation.
Tail light or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, whatever it possibly was. And she didn't look like she was, too worried about him. Mm-hmm. He was being pleasant, whatever, got out of the car, followed her back to the thing, and, you can hear the girl scream, Dad, Dad, because, he's
beating the crap out of a friggin' police officer. And not just beat the crap out of her, knocked her out, and still pummeled her.
Yes. You can
like that
completely see that he is whacking the crap out of her face while she's laying on the ground.
It's not like, okay, you knocked her out, but you're still hitting her after she had been knocked out.
Right.
And that's probably why he got the maximum penalty of 60 years.
Right.
Yeah, because you can see after he finishes hitting her, then he's checking her to make sure he didn't kill her.
Uh-huh.
And then he gets back in the car, says, I can't go to jail, baby. And get in the car. And they left.
See, and if he was really a crazy after knocking her out, God forbid, who's to say he wasn't going to whip out her gun and put one in her head?
Right. Yeah, so, you can't really blame some of the officers for being so apprehensive.
Yeah. Especially nowadays.
But, I mean, as a citizen being pulled over now, it makes me, worried about the officer, because you're like, okay, well, what are the officer expecting? If I make a sudden move, what's that officer going to do, So I will sit there completely I won't even look for my driver's license.
Wait for them to come.
I won't even look like I'm looking for something in the car.
Yep.
Because, right away, what's the officer going to... I'm hiding something in the
car.
Yeah,
what are you rooting for?
Am I trying to find a gun or whatever,
It's going to get so bad that the cops are going to come to your car with their guns drawn.
With the guns already drawn, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, if you start moving around in the car, well, that gives them reason to
be worried.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be you could get your driver's license and registration out of the glove box and whatever without having to worry about what the cop was going to do when he got to the car. Mm-hmm. Now it's like you don't even want to move, or at least that's the way I feel.
Right.
I'll keep my hands right on the steering wheel. I'll just sit right there until they come up to the car.
Yeah.
I don't even move. I don't even look like I'm trying to move around or do anything inside the car.
Yeah.
So, but
MTV is doing a new reality show. This is coming out of Florida now. Growing Up Greek. It's out of Tarpon Springs,
Florida. Really? That's not too far from here.
Those Greek girls. And they're worried, the residents are worried that it's going to turn into like the Jersey Shore or whatever. And yeah, so now I'm not from around here, so I don't know what.
Who is it?
A reality show on MTV. They're doing about.
You're knocking over the weather, man.
The weather ain't over.
Growing Up Greek.
Growing Up Greek.
In Tarpon Springs. I know you called it Tampon Springs at one time, so I mean, you're from here. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I called it. Yeah, tarpon strings, tampon strings.
Tampon strings.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
They're
actually doing live.
It's a nice. It's a small area. It's very Greek. It's very Catholic Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is that? Just south of us, right?
Yes, just south of us.
South of,
and it's on the Anclote River.
Mm-hmm.
And they have.
Is that where the little?
That's where the sponge docks are.
The sponge
we drove down there that
yes.
one night.
And I want to get
sponge docks.
It's
floating
like
docks.
They're not docks made out of sponges.
They're floating docks.
No, it's where
you can
it's where
buy
all the sponge
sponges.
boats
It's like a
come
little
in.
gift area. You can get a gyro.
Because they go out and dive for sponges or whatever.
Yeah. And they string them up on the rope so you can see them.
Right, and they've got stores down there where you can buy the fresh sponges.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All the stuff that they catch down there, and all kinds of other stuff, Greek food.
But yeah, so they're looking for feedback on that. What's your feedback? Do you think it'll turn into like a Jersey Shore kind of party scene now?
Growing up Greek?
No.
Well, you know, they had that, and I don't think it was MTV that did it. It was one of the other Discovery channels or Learning Channel.
Oh, yeah.
They did the one where the Amish.
Oh,
the
Breaking
Mafia,
Amish.
Breaking Amish, or the
Yeah,
Amish
or
Mafia.
it was about the part of
Mafia.
it that in your Amish, I guess, in your Amish life, I guess, whatever, there's a certain age you get to, and you're allowed to...
Rumspringa.
Yeah, you're allowed to go out for a couple of weeks.
You go to that
and find
party.
out if you want to be Amish or not, or if you want to be American.
It's like a passing kind of thing. That
Yeah.
you get,
Yeah. Where
do
they
I
get
want to stay
trash.
drunk and get high, or do I want to go to church on Sunday?
I don't know.
I think I watched.
Or
I think I
both,
watched one
you know.
episode of it just because I was like,
wonder what this is about.
my kids were watching it or something, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, watch the show." So I was like, "I'm not interested."
Yeah.
It's just, I watched one episode and I was like, "Whatever."
No electricity. No nothing. Basically.
Well, they go from that, but then they leave. They actually go into town, stay hotels or whatever.
Who, the Amish?
Yeah, and for 2 weeks, they're young though. I mean, they're teenagers.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying in their Amish village, they don't have any of those amenities.
Right.
They don't have
electricity, whatever.
Radio, TV, computers. They don't have anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're allowed to go away on like vacation, we'll call it, to find out if they want to be
Yeah,
Amish
it's for like
anymore.
2 weeks or a month, or I don't
Yeah.
even know how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's weird like that.
Okay.
But so growing up Greek,
Growing up Greek.
big deal.
Yeah, I know. I don't even care. I didn't even
About-
care about Jersey Shore either.
Yeah,
you know
I-
what I mean?
Growing up white.
I mean,
Yeah, it's growing up white. growing up American.
Yeah, you know, it's like when we had Black Friday. We have Black History Month and Black Fridays. And
How are
where's
they
White
any
Friday?
different than anybody else? Yeah.
Like, yeah, we all have different backgrounds, but I mean, I'm still American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still American. They're still American,
Right.
even though that their background's Greek. They're Americans.
Right.
I wasn't born in Italy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I mean, what's the big deal?
I don't
It's
know.
just somebody's other idea. Of,
something else to put on television.
yeah,
Yes.
I could see that being a snooze fest.
I guess I'm going to come up
It
with a
doesn't-
show. I'm going to have to.
It's
think
not
real
like,
hard.
oh, I can't wait to watch that. You know, no. Who cares?
I'll
That
come
we
up
can
with
put
a
up on
show.
TV.
Just figure it
What?
out. Figure out a
Two.
show.
Yeah.
We'll do some parodies for it.
Yeah, growing up plain. How about that?
Growing up plain?
Yeah, growing up ordinary.
Great. Yeah. Right.
You know, they take all these people that got like the Jersey Shore wives or whatever they are. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're just a bunch of women out there spending money. They all got money. Whatever.
Spending daddy's money. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the the regular guy?
Like growing up Gotti. Like they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They just got money handed to them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Hilton, the Hilton girl, Paris.
Paris.
She didn't do a goddamn thing.
I don't know if she did a thing, but she did a bunch of guys.
Over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. I don't know if she did a thing. She might have had some things in there.
She looks very she looks very
one time or another.
She looks very bored in that show, that video, One Night in Paris. She's sitting there reading the newspaper with this guy's all on top of her. She doesn't care. She's used to it.
Yeah.
sitting there on the cell phone
Tell me
texting.
when you're done.
Yeah. Hey, let me know when you're done.
Man.
Let me know when it's over.
We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Dun, dun.
How time flies.
We got 2 minutes. And this,
2
I just went to look at
minutes.
something, and all of a sudden the whole screen just changed to what I was trying to go to 20 minutes ago. But now it won't go back.
2 minutes before.
Yeah, now it won't go back.
Oh, froze.
So, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. We only got 2 minutes. Oh no, we only have a minute now.
A minute to win it.
A minute to say goodbye to everyone who's still out here listening to us. John and Simon and
We're listening to each other. It's okay.
Old Wise Man. And anyone else who's in the chat. And the ones who aren't in the chat.
Simon, MJ from PA. Yeah. Excited for tomorrow.
I know you're excited because you've said that like a half a dozen times. He's really excited. I can see the smile on his face, dude. He's
excited.
He's excited. I'll be tired.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be tired when I come in
so
to do
I'll
tomorrow.
sit there. You sit here. Sit there.
I'll still sit right where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
That's no problem.
Okay. I was gonna say
I
you're
just
too
said
tired.
I'm gonna be tired.
You can be too tired. I thought you'd be too
I'm gonna
tired.
be tired, not retired.
Oh, okay. All right. But
I might be old, but I ain't that old.
I'll be sitting over there tomorrow.
Okay.
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 You gotta check out my chair before you get in it.
You're talking about sniffing. You're talking about sniffing chairs, and over here on your chair, there's like ashes on the seat.
Ashes. The cats come over and sleep on it when we're not in here.
Yeah, when we're not in here, that's where they're
They're either on my chair or behind my monitor.
The monitors haven't been shifted. I haven't noticed that.
That's because they haven't been on because I haven't been over there, so they're not warm.
They're following you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not warm.
I'm seeing news stories, but we'll save them for tomorrow.
Ooh, 10:01.
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
So-
we're over time.
All right, watch out for motorcycles. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
That's
We're
my
done.
line.